La 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 la, fuck you. Just three dudes chilling in a room. Just three dudes chilling in a room. The brown bag boys, the brown bag boys. Just three dudes chilling in a room. Just three dudes chilling in a room. Just three dudes chilling in a room. The brown bag boys, the brown bag boys. Just three dudes chilling in a room.
Your thumb.
Yeah, probably a thumb.
Nice.
Whose butthole got a toothbrush?
All of them.
Everybody's?
Actually, my dog.
You put it... I feel like I've heard a similar story to this. Might have been a bit, I'm not sure, but somebody putting a toothbrush up a dog's butt.
I don't know what that
sounds
bit was
familiar.
from, but it wasn't me because it
Does it
wasn't
sound
a
familiar?
It
bit.
does sound familiar.
Yeah,
for sure.
somebody did that.
Somebody's
It
done
wasn't a
that. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
For having a conversation of things that people have done, it's everything.
Yeah,
They've all done it.
that's true. Everything's
done
been
it all.
done by
But-
somebody.
But it hasn't all been done by people in our groups.
No, that's true. I don't know that the toothbrush dog butt assaulter was one of
No.
our friends. I don't know
Well,
that.
I told you it was, but I wasn't what the myth you thought of was.
Oh, yeah, you did it separately.
Can we get the video on the screen instead of the ton of Abeling?
Ton of Abeling.
You can see that fine ass.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
see
See
my
how
face.
good you looking?
Yes,
Oh.
exactly.
Charming smiles.
I actually just wanted to say that we're officially a crypto podcast now
Amen.
because of
True.
the wall.
Technically.
But like, if you're buying crypto right now, you're probably broke, so it's okay.
It's okay to be poor. We all are.
Yeah.
I was poor once. I remember.
Dude,
that.
can I just tell you about a dream? Not even a dream. It's honestly been kind of like a conscious thought. I don't know why.
So you didn't
but
have
I'm-
this
so
as a
like-
dream?
Yeah. I mean, well, I think I had it as a dream, but then I like started like remembering it, but then like
Is it like a
thinking
fantasy?
about it. No, like it's actually like a nightmare. It's like I'm thinking
Oh.
about my toes just being like cracked and broken
Ah.
in half.
So it's just like a new anxiety, something new to feel and worry about.
Is there a
Yeah.
visual
That's
that
sick.
aided to this, or did you
Dude,
just start
well,
thinking
You watch
about
well,
it?
my
Saul before
no,
bed?
what it is my feet itch so fucking bad, and like when I spread them apart, they're like the air gets in there. It doesn't itch as bad, but then like
You
I
just wanna
think like,
crack 'em
what
off?
if I just fucking like pulled it too hard and it just like broke?
Yeah.
It's tragic.
I think about something similar with my teeth all the time. I do dream about losing my teeth like almost every night because I clench my jaw.
Yeah, I'm a grinder for sure.
Yeah.
So
For
And
sure, jaw clencher.
If
over
I'm
here.
frustrated, I'll
Go
also,
jaw clenchers.
I like won't. I'm not like clenching my jaw. I'm like clenching my front teeth. So my front teeth will like. clap on
Really,
each
you're a
other.
front teeth clencher.
It's
Yeah,
not
when I
not
get
when I'm
rare
sleeping, but if I'm
breed.
like focusing or like if I'm like pulling something or sometimes at the gym, I'll do it like doing something real physical and difficult or like if
do you
I'm
big
bite
man
your
shit.
tongue a lot?
do I bite my tongue a lot? I do
Yeah.
bite my tongue and my cheeks a lot. Yeah,
That sucks.
it does suck.
You're a messy mouth boy.
I am a messy mouth.
Messy
dude.
mouth.
I chew my cheeks too, so my shit's just like layers of scar tissue.
I do be chewing my cheeks. That's like one of the oral fixation things, I
Yeah.
I
think.
love chewing cheeks.
Dude, it's so tasty. Dude, I love that little thin, like most outer layer of my
Nice.
inside of my mouth. You know what I'm talking about? It's my favorite.
Oh,
my God.
our mouth. Yeah, yeah.
Or you
yeah.
ever
my
molt?
cheeks
Like,
for
does
sure.
the inside of your mouth ever molt? Like, where you give it like a good rub and you get like a bunch of skin at once?
No, I don't. I
Never.
mean, maybe like when I
Never.
was
No.
younger and had like a canker sore from like.
Where I do get canker sores too.
Herpes.
It is herpes. That means you got
You think
too,
so?
bitch.
Because
Huh?
I get canker sores too.
Yeah, it's a
It's
type of
it's a
HPV.
yeah. It's
So
just
you
My
get-
shit's
technically
attached to
a
like
type of
sugar
herpes.
though.
So you get them from each other.
Yeah, you can,
Yeah, me
So
and
you guys
Sugar
But
be-
it's
kiss.
in the
we be
same
making out all the
class.
Yeah,
time.
that's what mine were.
All the time.
Mine were from sugar, or I'd get stressed and get them.
Yeah, inflammation and shit will make them wild out.
Sweet
for
baby
sure.
Rays.
Sweet baby
Sweet
Rays.
baby Rays.
You
Sweet
you
baby
were
Rays.
eating too
Sweet
much
baby
barbecue.
Yeah, sweet baby Rays. gives
That's
me
crazy.
canker sores.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
straight up.
Damn, that's a crazy way to get too much sugar.
Like
It's
I-
barbecue.
Yeah.
We'll have like a just a Tupperware full of pulled pork, and
Oh,
I'll
that
eat
sounds
it
so good.
I'll eat it every night.
you-
We'll smoke a pork shoulder, and I'm eating pulled pork for 7 days.
I
in a
would do.
row
I
for
would
dinner.
definitely do that.
My
That sounds
God.
gross.
I
I'm
love
coating
barbecue.
it with Sweet Baby Rays.
This motherfucker
every
is
day,
like
and it's
70% tenderloin.
bad. You bet your ass,
Yeah,
buddy.
dude.
I'd be about that lean meat.
Oh
That's
my
not even
God.
Give me
That's
that,
just-
give me
that's
that
just fat.
pork, boy.
Give me that pork. I want some.
Straight pork.
But yeah, a lot of
Oh
stupid
my
rays.
God.
That'll canker sore your
That
ass
was
up,
fucking
buddy.
muddy.
You want some goddamn sore mouth joints?
Whoa!
Eat you some barbecue sauce every day.
Yeah, man, that'll fuck you up for sure.
I want some sore mouth joints.
You think so?
mouth joints.
Think it'll help you
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, Dan. I think this is your
So
call.
I got some fucking pork for you.
Did anyone ever cut on that? Did we not?
Are you going to give me some hog?
Did we not
Yeah.
cut on that porn scene? What's going on?
I think
But
we
actually,
did.
I wish
Yeah, we
we would have
definitely did.
gotten that because
The porn scene?
I wanted to say this, but I was like too in like trying to set some shit up. Dan, you were one way too good at fucking asking those questions.
I know
Which
what's it?
ones?
All of them.
You know what questions.
Oh, really? Oh,
and
those ones? Yeah.
Bree said this as well, but I wanted to like piggyback. You are way too fucking good at answering them.
We can try to reenact them.
Me
right
and
now.
Shorty
I have a
Short
video.
shoot
I
porn.
recorded
Like,
it.
Oh, you have the video.
Perfect.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
saved it.
Dude, I've watched like as many hours as I put into video games. Probably the same amount in the.
No,
Hey,
no.
no, yeah, no.
I-
way.
I believe
8
that.
hours of video games
I,
in
no,
a
I,
day.
I believe that.
Your dick would be purple if
Dude.
you put as much.
I was busy
There's
8th
no
grade.
way.
If you compare my 8th grade stats, they're probably
Oh
similar.
my god.
Imagine
I feel
if
like.
you could see that.
Do you just like watch
God.
for fun?
I used to just like fucking keep my dick in my hand for hours, like just because I had nothing to
Nice.
do. I was
Yeah.
home alone. Like my dad was fucking when he was a drunk, he was fucking missing. My brother was like in high school sports, so he was always hanging out with his friends. I was just fucking skinny fat
At home
with
jerking
fucking
off.
puffy nipples, eating Cheetos and fucking jerking off, using as much lotion as I wanted. I could do it in the living room. Nobody cared.
Oh my god, yeah. You could
My
just
dad coming home?
spill
Probably
lotion
not.
on the ground. The dog would lick it up eventually.
Yeah, no dogs.
Shorty
That was good.
single-handedly kept Gold Bond stock
Yeah, dude.
high in 2008.
they were
Dude,
they were about
by
to get
himself.
fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It wasn't the
crazy. Straight just buying lotion. Dude,
Yeah.
are you still a lotion boy? Because
No,
like
no.
there's like,
Nah.
yeah,
Just
right?
rip it, bro.
Yeah. At a
Suck
certain
it.
point in your life, you grow up and realize that I ain't got
Right.
time for this lotion.
That's what I'm
lotion
saying.
bullshit.
And I don't want soft hands.
It's
either.
also
I
a
got nice
waste
man
of
hands.
lotion.
Exactly.
We don't need
yeah,
to
I need
use
that
it
shit for
then.
my neck and my elbows anyways.
Yeah,
The
I
fuck
need that
am I-
shit for
yeah.
my feet so them things ain't so
Yeah.
itchy.
You lotion your feet, dog?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
You
supposed
don't
to.
lotion your feet?
No, my feet are naturally moist, so.
Is
Like-
that moist or sweat?
Well, that's probably what the moisture
Both.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're never dry. That's for
But
sure.
is that like a good moist?
I don't mind it.
This is
If
a
you're-
clammy. You're looking at a clammy boy.
Yeah, touch it.
Yeah,
bro.
that's true.
clammy
Dude,
guy.
You can see it.
I
You see it?
know it.
Yeah.
You
I've
see
touched
it?
it before.
Like he
I'm playing.
holds his hand shut for 20 minutes and
Yeah.
he can like have some water to drink if
Yeah.
you were in the desert.
Just like I can do this.
Oh my
He
god,
would
that's
just-
perfect.
yeah.
How? Okay, that's a good one. How long till like you in the desert
Drink
runs out of sweat?
Oh, I am. I don't know, because I sweat really heavy. But
It would
then I
take a
stop.
while.
I stop pretty quick. Like if I sweat heavy.
Do you think you just have like one, like once you get out there, it's like day 5 and you get your sweats out by day 5?
I think it just depends on what you're doing. If you're sitting still, you could probably dry all your sweat. But if you're like walking, you're probably like steady, slow drips.
Yeah, okay.
You got somewhere to
You come
be.
to a hill, you crack a.
You're in the
few
desert,
droplets.
so you're like moving, trying to find
Yeah, you're
like
trying to get
something.
out
Trying to
of
find
the
some Wawa.
desert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
okay.
course.
I don't know, man.
How long you think you could fast? Like if you're walking through a desert, how long you think you could go without food?
Without food, I feel like I could probably go a week or two.
Because you can go 30 days on paper as long
Yeah.
as you have some
On
water.
paper, yeah.
Yeah, if I could find some water, probably. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I will definitely having water is the key because you got to be able to do hydrolysis.
Yeah, hydrolysis.
Yeah.
Of course.
You got to fucking, make energy for yourself.
Gotta oil the fluid dynamics of the muscles. I feel it.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
That's the only thing I learned. That's it. Gonna wrap it up
It's
to that.
crazy, actually. Like, I don't know any of the other ones.
I know most of them.
Really?
Okay, let's hear
I know
it.
the nucleus.
Peroxisomes, ribosomes.
Ribosomes.
Nucleus. Yeah, ribosomes, the protein synthesizers.
Of course. Yeah.
I don't know. What are the other ones?
They help carry the proteins throughout the cell.
Plant cells got those chloroplasts.
Yeah.
Little
I know the
green
plant
discs.
cell has a wall and an animal cell doesn't.
Damn,
I
bro.
know that much.
I do know about the
You should be a
wall.
doctor.
Yeah. I
You got a
am.
cell wall?
Yeah, I actually am.
Oh.
Gives them rigidity.
Rigidity?
Rigidity.
Rigidity.
Yeah, I think it's like the adverb of rigid.
I mean,
I'm gonna
I don't know if
protest.
that's how that works, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna protest the.
that's like, I mean, if you're
of the
talking
word
about
rigidity.
like linguistics and actually creating a word, that's how you would create a word. I don't know if that's technically deemed a word though.
Rigidity? Oh yeah.
The rigidity. I mean, like, yeah, I guess, but it's just like
A lot of ups and downs.
There-
A lot of highs. Yeah, rigidity,
Yeah.
inability to be. Wait, what? Inability
Stiff.
to bent. They fucked up, bro.
Inability to be too bent or be forced out of shape.
Wow, vocab.
Yeah, bro, they fucked up. On
Yeah,
Google.
so like, is that? Can we actually like?
Yeah, if Google doesn't know what it actually means. I don't know. Maybe it's not a word.
Maybe
I think
it's
my
not a
favorite word that's the biggest word that I know is viscosity.
Viscosity
I
is a good
fucking
one.
love
That's a
that
good one,
word.
man.
It's so good.
Yeah. Do
Just
you know? Do
rolls
you
off
actually
the
know what it
tongue.
means?
Yeah, of course.
What is it?
Just rolls off the tongue, just like viscosity.
Oh my god.
It's like the warm, thick,
That was
like
meta.
warm peanut butter, just creamy and viscous.
Visc.
It works
Yeah,
for-
like
thick liquid.
Visc
Yeah,
is
thick
just
liquid. Thick
I mean,
liquid.
viscosity, would
viscosity
just
is
be the,
how thick
how
a
thick
liquid
it is. Yeah,
is.
it's the like describing
thick.
word for how thick a liquid is.
Yeah.
thick
The
The
liquid
viscosity of it.
Viscosity.
So like
is
sour
great.
cream.
Is
gonna
that your
be,
favorite word? Or are we saying
It's
that's
up
your
there,
favorite
honestly. Whenever I can
Viscosity.
use the word viscous, I'm going to.
Yeah,
word?
that's good.
Viscous.
Yeah.
Would you ever just shorten it to Visc? That's Visc.
I could try. That's
it.
a great idea, honestly.
it.
Just hey, the visc of this ain't hitting.
That's
It's
like-
just not right.
That's like a pointer out of the Funk Book of Comedy. It
Yeah.
does work. Of course, it does work. If you
This
say
shit's
that,
just not hitting the visc.
you just have to
you
say
know?
it like a fucking stoner. and
This
people
is
be
the
like,
wrong
"Nice."
visc.
For
Funny.
sure. For sure. I mean, dude, I feel like I use it. I will say my favorite word though is semantics.
Semantics. That's a
Dude,
good one.
literally,
word, man.
literally,
I got so many, I can't
when
think.
I was in high school, I remember hearing that word somewhere. Or no, I saw it on Twitter. I saw it was fucking Trutherbot tweeted
Wow.
semantics,
An
and I
OG
looked it up.
Twitter account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker was talking about Bitcoin in like
Yeah,
2011.
like 2013 type of shit.
Crazy.
Just popping off on it.
But dude, yeah, semantics. Tried to look it up for like 2 years. Literally couldn't like find a real definition that like made sense to me. Like I like
Early internet.
it was it was like, yo, what does this even mean? Like
I would say like what is it? The literal form of words or whatever. Like
I mean,
the
semantics
technicality of language.
kind of, yeah.
I would
Was
say it's just
it's
the
a
bottom
weird-
line logistics.
it's a
of, like,
weird
situation.
word to like define because the way it's used is just saying like, oh, like you're talking about this thing, I'm talking about this thing, but we're talking about the same thing. That's semantics.
Yeah, we're arguing the semantics. My
Yeah.
mom used to say that all the
Yeah,
time.
that's the context I've heard it in.
yeah,
It's
like
just
we're arguing the
mortal
semantics.
things.
But that's what I say. It's like we're talking language. Like this is a language debate. Yeah, it happens all the time.
Happens most of the time.
But, you know, that was like, yo, but that's also like a word reading it out of like on Google, whatever it was. Reading that didn't make any sense to me for the longest time. And then I saw it in like a movie or something or a TV show. And like I saw the way they used it. And I was like,
gave it to you.
fuck.
Got them
That's
context
what that fucking
clues,
meant.
cuh. Yeah.
It was wild, bro.
Dude,
But yeah, favorite word.
I don't know. I like a lot of. I can't think of like any big words, but one word that has always stood out to me is militia. Just because it has like that sh at the end with a ti. I like that.
I can
That
feel
is cool.
Militia. With a
Militia.
TI.
That was a good hitter for me because that was in Modern Warfare 2,
Yeah.
Call of Duty. Like the militia was one of the
Facts.
teams that you
Yeah.
play.
It's like a pretty word to me.
It's like, yeah. They had a like white dude do like a Middle Eastern accent for it. So, you know. It was always,
yeah.
we're the militia. But like you could tell.
Wait,
Shit.
how was it? How did it go?
Like, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of brown person? I'll give it a go.
Definitely Middle Eastern is what they were going
Oh,
for.
no.
But like a gangster Middle Eastern type of thing.
Gangster Middle Eastern.
Like a
Sounds
Taliban
British.
person if you were appeasing to white people.
Wait, an Italian?
A Taliban person
Oh.
if they were appeasing to a white person.
I feel like they make them sound like French. Like they just make them all sound Israeli. You know what I'm talking
That's
about?
fair. Yeah. Common ground
Dude,
for
I
the
don't know-
white man.
I don't know if I can pull out an Israeli accent.
That's a
right
tough
now.
You
one.
don't need to do it.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
You
For sure.
don't need to do it.
How much money will this be?
You can't just reroute
Oh
to
my
Jewish.
Yeah, I
You
can.
can't,
That's
no.
my Israeli accent.
Just
It's
because
a New York Jew.
Israelis are Jewish doesn't mean you can go to the
Jeez.
Brooklyn Jew accent.
Are you sure this coupon's expired?
Is that good? Is that
Yeah,
is
that was
yeah.
great.
Yeah,
No,
that was
no, but it was for what it was. It was great.
Okay, good.
For what it was great. I
Well
loved
worth.
it.
So you got one thing to take with you on a plane ride that you're gonna end up on a deserted island with.
One thing, it
One
like
thing.
literally. But okay, wait.
One
we have
inanimate
clothes. We
object.
have shoes. We have like.
You have clothes, shoes.
Do I have a tarp already, or
You'll
does that
have some
count as an
water.
object?
You'll have a little bit of shelter.
What about, is a knife that object?
a
Or
knife? Is
will
there?
we
We're
have
not
it?
talking survival tools. We're talking like an extracurricular
Fireball.
Yeah, something to keep you entertained.
Thing. You get one
Fireball.
One thing.
Thing. Yeah.
Fireball.
Could
You're
I
gonna be able to
choose-
make
Run out.
tools. You have shoes.
One
you're gonna
thing.
be able to,
One
make a
thing, and I'll
shelter.
be able to get food, and I'll get water.
Yeah. You'll be able to make
One
spears.
thing,
Yeah,
I'll
there's
get
a
a
Filipino
fucking
guy
seed.
there that.
See, I want a whole hydroponic setup.
Really, that's the one thing is a whole
Yeah.
hydroponic setup.
Yeah, I'm just
I can
gonna
respect
grow
that.
my own weed on this island.
Okay, that's the
We
one
can pick big
ramification I'll
shit.
give you. You have to be able to fit it in a carry-on.
Oh,
There we go. Because like
There
that's
it is.
crazy. It's like
Yeah.
I'll just
pick
get a
fucking mall.
jar.
I was gonna say a
or
boat.
that's not like on the same level at all. You can't. I mean, you could buy them all, but you can't pick up them all.
I'll let it slide that it doesn't have
Jar,
to be able to get through
mason jar
security.
of
Yeah.
mason jar of weed seeds.
Oh, weed
That's smart.
seeds. That's a good idea.
And hope you learn it by the bottom of the seed. Like,
Yeah.
How to get a yield.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the
Nice.
yeah, just
That's
throw
smart.
a couple down per like 6 months. Try to get something going.
Honestly, if it was a deserted island too, that'd be best case scenario for growing weed because it's like a tropical,
Facts.
To
close
be
to the
honest,
equator. Type
Get the
of plant.
wet sunlight.
Of course,
I'd probably
best kind.
pick something like sexual. To
Really?
be honest.
You
I
think?
was just
Like a
thinking you were gonna say
fleshlight?
sex doll or something.
Yeah,
I was
like
literally
Riley
just thinking
Reid
that.
molds fleshlight.
That's
Oh
fair.
my god.
No, not something like that, but like pornography, like a
Like a
porn book.
mago.
Because imagine, dude, you're gonna have boring cum the rest of your life.
True.
Like not one.
I mean, you
not
don't
one
know you're gonna be
interesting
there for
cum.
forever. You know, fucking
I mean-
Yes,
airplane
that's
might pass
true.
by. See your
Yeah,
dumb
dude,
ass.
I don't know. There's like, I feel like if we are like picked up from where we are now, go there, you can just like imagine things you've already seen, you know, right? But like also it'd be
start
like
to
you
lose
get
touch
to a
with it
point.
after a while.
You get to a point where like you wouldn't. I feel like, at least for me, I think I would get to a point where like I wouldn't even be thinking about that. I'd be like, whatever.
I think.
You think you would lose your incentive to jerk
Yeah,
off? if
that's
you
what.
were,
Yeah,
like,
I'd just be
living
like,
on a deserted
whatever. It
island?
doesn't even matter anymore.
That's a tough question, honestly.
I
Are
truly
you
think
losing
that
your
it would be
sexual
worse.
desire?
I feel like
I
I
think
would
it'd be worse.
save
Deserted
my
island?
nut and I'd be better at gathering food.
Really?
That's fair.
I'll just
Yeah.
like kill more things
Like,
because
do
I
you,
have
like
so much
smell
nut.
better.
Yeah.
Do monkeys jerk off?
Fuck yeah, they do.
Like that's do they
Probably,
just
yeah.
recreationally
Yeah,
like
no, they love jerking
beat their
off.
meat?
Yeah, of
Really?
course. They jerk each other off.
Really?
Female
that's
monkeys
true.
masturbate on deer backs.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll
Just
get on
straight
the back of
ride
ride
a
'em.
bareback to
Yeah.
fucking
I
rub
saw-
the clip.
That gives
Hey, I
bareback a
respect
whole
it.
new meaning.
I saw a video of two, I think it was like bonobos. Bonobos fuck each other too.
Nice.
Like they'll fuck family.
I don't know what a bonobo
Yeah, what is that?
Is that a
It's
type of monkey?
chimp. It's like
Yeah.
a tribe of chimp.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. But you can quote me.
But
But
it is definitely like just like a sub genre.
of chimp. I saw a video I'm pretty sure bonobos slamming their pussies together. Like two
Whoa.
females just because you know they have big swollen fucking
Oh,
boxes.
those
Yeah.
are
It's like
scary.
your classic version of a chimp.
Yeah, they're like blackface chimps. Yeah. Because there's like brown
Yeah.
chimps and they're like the black chimps. I think they're
Yeah.
in like Central Africa.
They're like the dark-skinned version of
That's
chimp.
Caesar type chimp.
yeah.
Caesar
Wait,
was brown,
Caesar was
wasn't he?
brown, wasn't he?
No, he was black.
No, yeah, that's what Caesar would look like for sure, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about
yeah.
No, he's brown. He's brown. You guys are tripping. He's got a light skin tone. He's a light skin. He's a yellow bone. He's a yellow bone.
Oh my god, dude.
He's dark as fuck, boy. What's
No,
up?
look at his face. It's fucking white.
His
We're
face
talking
is
about, we're
different.
talking about his
Wow.
face or his fur though.
Yeah, his pigment. They all have like dark fur.
His pigment's definitely peachy,
Yeah.
but he a dark boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They all have dark fur. None of them have like light fur.
I mean, yeah, these guys got the dark face.
Yeah, they got black. Yeah, they got black face. Those are black face monkeys.
I mean, there's some peachiness.
Who was
in
the
them.
other one in Planet of the Apes?
Like the guy
Like
who
the
was
guy who
bad.
was bad. Is that my phone?
he was a bot.
That's my
Yeah,
7-5
yeah.
dad
He was a
timer.
bot.
Can you
Oh,
turn
you?
that off,
Oh,
please?
I remember him because he had the scar. He had like a wide
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Big
he was
to me.
freaking the guy who was like trying to kill
Yeah,
everybody.
mine
He
was
didn't want to
too.
do
Yeah,
peace.
got a 7-10
No
model,
No
of
peace.
course.
Hey, why you guys having an on mic conversation?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, dude.
You
Yeah,
guys
dude.
have to be quiet when we're talking.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
You know what?
We're
I'm
on the
gonna give
fucking
you
couch.
2.5 minutes of talking by yourself because I gotta pee.
Can you
So good
can you
luck.
do that before you leave?
You're such a good tech man,
Dude,
I don't-
dude.
I don't
Do
even-
what? Do what? Oh, switch it
I
back.
don't even know what I'm getting paid for anymore.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
You trying to hop up on the keys, Bree? Let us fucking make this a smooth segue so we don't hit any bumps in the road.
What are we segueing?
Oh, I don't even know.
We already segued. He would just leave. He left, and whatever is up there is what they'll see. So like, he already changed it back.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Cause like
Yeah, I
if
wouldn't know how to
if
do that,
like he
actually.
just left and then we're sitting here and then we're just still looking at chimps, that would definitely be a little bit unprofessional.
Yeah, we'd have to figure out something to do. We just have to make voices for the chimps.
Yeah,
I kind of wish they were up now.
that is true. I
We
think
made the most of it.
that would be like we could get away with that for sure.
It's October. It's spooky season. Right?
Yeah, dude.
It's that time.
Yep.
I want to hear your scariest memory. Just right off the top,
Jesus
the first
Christ.
thing. What's the
What?
scariest thing that's ever happened to you?
Oh my god.
Oh, I got
Like,
lost
just
at a
the
Reds game
First thing that pops
You
in
were-
your mind.
Oh.
when I was like really young.
You were a
I was
baby.
like 6 maybe.
Jesus Christ.
And I think I just wandered off, and some lady just like saw me like lost as fuck,
Just,
obviously.
like, looking around like,
Yeah, and took
Standing at
me
everyone's knee height.
straight
You're
up.
just
Yeah,
an ant.
and everybody's just like
antelopes,
walking
just-
by too.
yeah, she's like, who's this gay ass little kid?
Right?
The
Like,
fuck is
yeah.
this little kid doing
Honestly
out?
though,
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have seen me. I don't know if I if I was a pedophile theoretically,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
saw me. I
I
don't know if I would have wanted to touch me. But
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going with that at all.
That you went so left field there.
Yeah, dude. That was a
I
curveball.
was not ready for that.
that's good. Okay, but
That's
she
good,
just
though.
took me
Yeah.
to the like guest services, and then they announced it over the intercom. They're like,
Damn.
parents of Brady Funk, we have blah 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 at blah blah blah.
That's
And
tough
then they
for the
came.
brand.
Yeah, you got some bad parents, man. Somebody should call the CPS.
Yeah,
the
dude.
CPS.
I don't know
For
where the
sure.
fuck you went either.
So
The
we're-
beer's
We had a
$7.50,
whole.
goddamn.
It was with a whole group, dude. There was like
Damn.
a whole baseball team that went. There was like 20 plus people.
How'd they lose you?
So
Were they
were your
not looking
parents
for you?
even actually there?
I
Or were
mean,
you just with
I
like
don't know.
the coaches and the.
Why would I know that? The answer to that question. They probably like.
Were your
didn't
parents
see
there?
me.
I
There
feel
was
like
a
that's
lot of
reasonable.
people. There was a lot of people in our group. I would say the answer to that question is, and it's like easy to like lose one when there's 20 plus.
That's true.
But were your parents there?
Yeah,
Oh, they were. Interesting. Okay.
there were. I
but
mean,
then-
there was a lot of parents.
There's
there.
a lot of kids to keep track of. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Yeah.
of little.
But
fucking
also,
semen
like,
spirits
You're number
running around.
one. You should
I'm
be
also
number
like, I was definitely number 2, but I'm also like
Wait a minute.
Who's number one?
older brother.
Oh, Big Bubby.
Oh, Austin's there.
yeah.
Yeah. I would go looking for him first too.
But
Is
I was
Austin here?
also just the one that just wandered. Like I would wander, so like I'm not like
Wasn't out of
faulting
the-
them.
But
Yeah,
that was the
wasn't out of
the scaredest you've ever been. You think?
Yeah, once I like realized, like just like looking back on memories that like I can remember that come up in that like genre of like memories when you said that. There's not another like maybe like getting arrested. Oh, that's a good one. When I
up
was
there.
getting arrested and I saw him get the bag out of my back seat and
That had all
throw
the
it.
shit in it.
Yeah, and throw
sounds
it
scary.
on top of the trunk. I was like arrested in the back of the cop car, handcuffed already, just watching through the windshield. And he was just like pulling out like Adderall, bong, rig, torch,
Yeah, back to
grinder.
back to back.
Like it was,
What's up?
yo,
How were you
no.
already
This is getting
arrested?
worse.
Were you fucked up? So they.
I
like,
mean, I was
already had-
definitely, yeah. I mean, I was derbed out,
Yeah.
but like, I definitely don't think I failed the test the way he was acting.
Yeah.
He had like
He had white. He was white.
He was-
short, dark hair.
he was
of
coming
course.
at me.
I already know what he looks like.
He was Asian man.
He was aggro. is what you're saying.
Whoa.
Asian man that didn't
Wow.
like my family name.
Ah, one of those, of
Dude.
course.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what instance you're
Aggro
talking about.
Asian.
Yeah. He was like, "Yo, I have a known runner, not me."
Yeah, but
Another
of course,
party.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
thought it was me.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was him.
It's like red facial hair, fucking white.
Yeah. I mean, not
tall,
even. It was
skinny.
dark at night. It was like, "Yo, this car is registered to Melissa Funk, and it looks like a young male." This
course.
is
Yeah.
like,
Boop,
yeah.
boop.
yeah,
You got profiled.
yeah, I did. So I know what it's like
Yep.
for all
Yeah,
you.
you can
that
actually
question.
say the N word now.
Yep.
Yeah.
You've
You have it.
been racially profiled.
You're right.
You're
good.
You've reached the minimum discrimination to be ingratiated into the black community.
Yeah, welcome.
That's perfect.
It's a
So now-
pleasure to have you.
I'm coming to the cookouts.
As a spicy white, I humbly welcome you
Yeah.
Oh my god,
the neighborhood.
a spicy white. I like that.
I just had that conversation with the lady too. Like, if we had kids, could they say the N word?
Oh my
She's like,
god.
no.
What's her last
Me and
name?
Bree did. They
I was like,
could.
okay, but could you? She's like, I think so, but I'm not gonna. It's like, okay, so wasted opportunity.
What's her last
here.
name?
Her last name?
Yeah.
Boop.
It's like Gonzalez
So, like-
or Ramirez or
All
fucking
right.
Not even
Hernandez
close.
or
Oh, it's-
something.
oh.
Not even
okay.
close.
Okay.
She keeps
that's
it
what I
low key,
wanted
so I'm
to
gonna
know.
not say it just for
Yeah.
that reason.
Yeah, I
He's a
definitely.
low-key-
Yeah.
He doesn't know what it is.
I do. I'm not gonna. What's the word? Dox her.
Yeah.
Dox her?
No,
Yeah.
I definitely
I will.
respect it.
She's not a frequent user of the last name for that reason.
Oh,
She's a
word.
paranoid doxy.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, that's
identity
valid,
theft
I
is
guess.
real.
Yeah.
Is it about identity theft or is it about like someone finding where she lives?
No, there's a whole Patreon episode of that story.
Yeah, she's got baggage,
So,
man. She's
yeah.
got stalkers and fans.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Precisely. Close, honestly. So yeah.
Yeah, man.
Not
Uh,
enough for it to affect this podcast, honestly. But
I have a question for you, Bree. Can your nieces and nephews say it? Your little light skins?
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, can Bobby say it?
Who's that? Who's Bobby?
Bobby Logic?
Oh, Bobby cannot in my book.
Ugh, I hate him.
yeah, it's tough.
But
I
he
don't
can,
think he can.
apparently,
I
right?
think
Yeah, but can he?
I think the entitlement to thinking that he can is worse than him saying it. Now I am a spicy white, so I do not. I
Yeah.
hold no grounds there.
Only Funk's allowed to have an opinion.
Yeah. However, I think it's tacky though. Like it's
Yeah, because he sounds white when he does it, too.
exactly yeah.
That's
Like
the thing.
having to argue the fact that like no, my dad's black. I can say it like that's
If there's
you
an
lost
argument
me
whether
already.
you can or not,
Yeah.
like, just,
don't.
You just
yeah.
don't need to.
Yeah. You'll
Yeah.
be fine. You'll be fine, Bobby boy. You
Yeah.
know.
It's like find
Bobby
a
boy.
better word.
Yeah, there's a lot
To
of
rap
other
with,
words that
you
you
know?
could use that don't have.
That's
Brother.
literally, I feel like he literally did that just so that he could like
For sure.
have a cop out
Yeah.
while making rap
for
music.
sure.
Yeah.
Which is
Just
like
to be able to talk
that
about
like
it. No, I
solidifies
can.
me not really liking him as a rapper. It's like
Yeah, the worst part about growing up in a struggle and then making it is making it very apparent to everyone that you grew up in a struggle and now made it.
for
Now
sure.
it's like I don't want to like you even more.
Oh my god.
Jesus, why don't you just fucking tear the walls down?
Hey, you guys are overreacting here. Nothing happened.
I mean, something happened.
All right, so
Bottle
shorty,
touched a chord.
scared as
dude.
Steve Ben.
But that, oh yeah.
First time I heard Logic say the N word, I shit myself.
Nice.
I was
You're like,
shook.
fuck, he's about to die.
Yeah, I was like, oh no.
Oh no, I do not want my fellow white man to
Say,
catch
oh,
a bullet.
be careful, brother. This won't be good for your reputation.
Dude,
No.
you got
You're
away
gonna
with
go
it, though.
through a lot of
Crazy.
course of action through saying this adjective.
Dude, I can't even
Is it a
pick the-
noun?
What are you talking about?
Noun?
Is it an
What's-
adjective or a noun?
Which one?
The
I mean,
N-word.
it depends on how you
Both.
say
Oh,
it.
it's a
right?
noun.
It can be both though, right? It can also be in a.
I mean,
in a
yeah, if you're
describing
being, you know, if
Yeah,
you're like
that's what I was
being
thinking.
like
You'd have
that.
to put ish on the end, and then it would be an adjective.
term. Fair,
Okay.
fair.
See what I'm saying?
I like that.
You
Yeah.
had to conjugate it.
Of course.
Oh my
Man
god,
of
the
language.
conjugation.
Scariest things that happened to me.
Just the most
it's
scared
so
you've
hard,
been.
dude.
Yeah.
That's so hard to pick.
Like,
I'd
is there like one or two that are just like popping in your head? Like, oh yeah, that was fucked.
What's weird? It's probably times that I was on like acid because it's so heightened.
That's the first thing I thought of as well when I
Being-
thought of the question.
Whoa, what's happening on acid to you guys?
Dude, I was locked
A
in
lot?
a room with a schizophrenic. That was horrific.
Yeah,
that
I
was
can't
a nightmare
imagine. Yeah,
for 6 hours.
You came to my house right after.
Oh no, that was a different time.
Ah,
Also
that was,
terrifying.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's really funny that
I've had a
that's
lot of bad
happened.
trips.
That's happened twice. You've
I
been locked in a
respect why
room
you
with
don't really like
psycho
want to
person.
do it.
Yeah, I've had a lot of bad trips, but almost all of them.
The gorge was
Yeah,
the
the
first
gorge.
one that popped into
like
my mind.
talking about having a loaded gun in his
Yeah.
car or
Yeah.
in his pocket. And shit.
Literally.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yep.
are we gonna die? Like, but I've had a couple of those moments. Like another time on acid, a fucking huge storm cloud rolls in, like while we're on bicycles, and it's like a mean storm.
Was that
and
the,
we were like biking
the
through a
college
thunderstorm.
trip?
No, this was in London. Just on
I
a bike
remember
trail.
hearing
Oh,
about
that's
this.
when I had strep throat.
This is the story when you guys had dragon fruit, right?
Yeah,
no,
we were-
different one.
We like found an 8th grader and he was like hanging out with us in the creek bed and shit, and we were just smashing rocks open and looking at him, and he was just like not on drugs, so he was like, these guys are weird.
Did you also have dragon fruit on
Yeah,
that
we
trip?
had fruit. Like we were like fucking eating it with our fingers, just some freaks, you know.
Well, like I'm
Some dirty hippies.
Now I'm confused. Are you mixing the 2 bike rides together, or did that also happen on that bike ride?
It also happened.
Because the bike ride we took when we
Yeah.
did the lysergic diethylmide, we also had dragon fruit and ate it with our hands.
Fruit and like rambutan. We picked a bunch of weird fruit for that one. I'm pretty sure.
I don't kind.
Dude, yeah, that was the one I was thinking of.
That was the
But
scariest trip I've had
doesn't
though as well.
surprise
Or
me.
just like scariest moment as well was the gorge with the man that said he had a gun. That was definitely the scariest moment. Of my
Yeah,
life.
because he was. I've had a lot of trips with mentally ill people, man. Because they
that,
also
that was
like
my
drugs.
first one though.
Yeah.
Like, that was
Yeah, that was your first one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was my first time.
Damn, I think that was like my
That's-
second.
Or no,
Oh.
that was my second because the first time was the bike ride with Johnny P.
Oh, then that wasn't my second.
Dude,
My
we're
first
gonna have
time
to
was-
get that man on here now that he's
For
back.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. That's
Oh,
Let's get him fucking next
yeah,
Monday.
was talking to Shorty
Get his
about
ass
that
up in
the
here.
other day. That yeah, we need to have his ass up in
I
here.
don't know. Breaking my leg was scary.
Yeah, that one's
Damn.
definitely up there.
I don't know. The mannequin situation and I talked about last week. Ripley's
Yeah.
Believe It or Not Museum, terrifying. I'm a scaredy cat, so I've had a lot of scary
Yeah,
moments.
there's a lot of options to comb.
Dude,
down.
what's your
Can't pick.
best moment?
My best moment, like my fave,
Yeah.
dude. I don't even know, bro. Probably busting a nut, you know.
Oh my god! Like
across the
first
board.
nut
I knew
or
that's
just,
what
like,
you were gonna say. I know, like as soon as he asked the question, I knew you were about to take it
literally-
into a cummy
it's
talk.
literally like
Yeah.
1 second of heaven, and then it's gone until you can work up enough nut to do it again.
Yeah.
And then it's not as good the second time, so it's like you
It's
kind of
nowhere
get one
nearly
a day.
as good.
You
Yeah.
definitely get one solid one.
You
a
get
day.
one fun one a day.
Yeah, I mean, you could get some more out if you need to.
But it's it's not nearly
It's never as fun as the first. It's like
Of
a
course not.
sequel.
It's not even worth doing.
Sometimes.
Honestly, yeah, it's close
sequels.
to
I mean,
Marvel.
like sequels definitely sometimes better than
Yeah, definitely.
I can't think. Can you give me a sequel that was better than the original?
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. Yep, that's
fair. That's a
great
good one.
'cause
That's a really
those
good
are
one.
both incredible movies.
Yeah.
Batman Begins is gas, but Dark Knight is
Yeah,
so much better.
you have a point there.
It's crazy to like make an awesome movie and then make
Empire
The best
Strikes
movie
Back.
True. Another good point. I can ride with that. Yeah.
they all blend together in my head, honestly.
Empire Strikes Back is the one that
Yeah, with Hoth.
he says he's his father.
Yeah, that's the one that starts out on Hoth, right?
After A New Hope.
Yeah, A New Hope
Yeah.
is the one that starts out like on Tatooine. Well, it starts out on like,
Yeah.
the Death Star or like
Yeah.
some boarding ship on the Death Star or some
And
shit.
then onto Tatooine. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
And the third one starts off on Tatooine too, doesn't it? Of them rescuing Han
Yeah.
Solo from
Yes.
Jabba's palace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Nerd talk, real nerd shit, motherfucker.
I mean, switch the cam to you right now, Dan. We don't see it.
Cover your face, bro. Babe, I want them to see you. He'll jerk off.
What?
He'll jerk off.
The
Why am I
the
switched?
the Star Wars record, but we can't see it on there.
I
Star
know
Wars.
it, but
it's
I'd
a
have
moot
to, like,
point.
yeah,
It's a moot point.
So-
The bit was that I have the fucking Star Wars original record, the intro music on record.
OG
Oh,
vinyl.
damn, dude, I do too.
Really?
Yeah, don't I, babe?
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't believe.
Do you have a
anymore.
record player too?
Yeah, I do.
don't have
I,
a
right?
do.
She
I,
does,
I
yeah.
do. Remember, I brought it.
Fire.
Yeah.
I got one as well, and the only records I have are Aquemini and Currents by Tame Impala. That's it.
Oh my
Two
god.
really good albums. So
I haven't opened the Aquemini one just because,
it'll hold that.
yeah, I'm too much of an
Sit on that.
investor. So like,
Honestly, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Aquemini.
Say it
Yeah.
again, ready? 1, 2. Aquemini? Fuck you, Dan.
Aquemini? Oh
Jesus.
fuck.
It's a Outcast album.
Okay.
It's like arguably like ATLians and Aquemini are like their.
Isn't that
Big
what?
ones.
Isn't So Fresh and So? No, that's on the album before it.
That's on Stankonia.
Yeah.
I think it's after, but I think
It's
it's,
like
on
their second or
Stankonia.
third album,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I never really
Different
spent
album.
the time to get through their albums, if I'm being honest. Like,
yeah, man.
I
think it's-
touched on their greatest hits, because those were
Yeah.
their best songs.
Yeah. It's Aquemini because
Yeah.
one of them is an Aquarius and one of them is a Gemini. I don't remember who's
Okay.
who, but Big Boy and Andre 3K.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a great album. Having
It's
Outkast
amazing.
unopened
Yeah.
vinyl
Still in the
is
playing
probably sick.
Yeah,
that's
you hold
why I
on to
like
that.
it. It's, you know.
And like listen to it on Spotify.
Exactly. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like I can listen to it in the AirPods.
I
Why
mean, it's
crack
not
it
gonna
open?
sound as good
Yeah,
Yeah,
and especially
like warm or whatever, however
like,
they say.
I mean, they're never gonna
Saturated
stop selling
vinyl
Aquemini vinyls.
Yeah, probably
but
not.
if they ever stopped selling them, and then like Big Boy died,
I mean,
I'll be sitting
you got
on a
a leg
stack
up,
or
yeah.
two.
They
Yeah.
might.
leg up.
They might be. Yeah. Are you talking about them in general selling records, or are you talking about records in general?
Just a little bit of both, honestly.
Yeah, the market.
Yeah.
Has become more
I feel
exclusive.
like there might. I don't know. There might be like a continued like company or whatever. doing it,
Records are
but
going wild
record
right now.
players, I could see dying out and not being sold anymore.
Yeah.
As opposed to actual records.
They're like literally having a second heat right now.
They
Like, I
definitely
mean,
are
it's been
because like
going on for
everybody's
a
trying to
while,
get
but-
like they're trying to like be trendy, but then in
Artsy.
being trendy, they're like
record
just
players are aesthetically pleasing.
yeah,
for sure.
for sure. But also they're like, I mean, the ones they're making now are kind of just like it's ugly because they got like the pastel-y kind of
course.
like try to be fucking 70s look.
Oh yeah.
They're going
It's
for
like-
a Beatles
And they're
aesthetic in
so
2020.
expensive now
yeah.
too. They're
Yeah.
so expensive.
Fuck all that.
I got
It's
mine
like,
on Amazon for like $30, I think, like 2 years ago.
And
straight
then
up.
records by themselves are like more expensive than the album as well.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a physical copies.
That's
So
true,
I think
yeah.
Trying to replicate authenticity is like
tough.
never. Yeah, it's tough
Yeah.
to do. Like it never really hits like the original would.
That's why sequels aren't as good as originals normally.
Yeah, yeah,
Same
yeah.
thing.
Unless they're like, because I think that something that people have a problem with in art is like letting go of previous art.
Definitely.
And like
It's
at this,
difficult.
it's like you don't have to completely let go and shit on it or destroy it and build anew, but you have to continue it with grace. And I think that that's just like a hard sweet spot to find in art.
I saw a tweet today that was saying that they're coming out with a second Sky High movie.
Really?
You remember that?
That'd be horrible.
Yeah, dude, War and
Yeah.
Peace.
I
That'd be
was
so
really
bad.
upset for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I sent it to the lady friend, and then
Yeah, it's
the lady
unnecessary.
friend looked into it and was like, "No, yeah, it's a fake Twitter account that just memes with
Well, they.
fake sequel."
I tried to watch this.
announcements."
Amazing.
Yeah, and it works because the tweet had like 50 fucking thousand
Fuck yeah, dude.
retweets and like 136,000 likes, and it's just like a fake account.
a bunch of
Hell
comments being like, "No, I wish they didn't."
Yeah.
Oh, but the original's so good.
Even though it's fucking garbage.
It's tough though
The
because I
original's
was in
good.
the same boat.
Sky's a good
it's
movie.
good because you were 12. It's not actually a good movie.
It's probably,
Nah.
it's probably not.
What-
I think if I watched it
What
today, I'd
movie are
still
we
be
talking
impressed.
Like when he was
just
lifting that
because-
school up, he was
what
flying
movie?
home the school. I was like, that man's
Amen.
strong as fuck.
My man picked up the whole school.
On his back.
I think that you might be able to enjoy it for what it is
Must
and
not
like
have
the
been a good
nostalgia,
movie.
but I think
I
that
never watched it.
as a movie itself, it's not gonna.
It
Be.
was
You've
so
never
good.
seen Sky High
It's-
ever?
Get Disney
Really?
Plus and watch it.
Yeah, they played on Disney Channel like
It's so good.
over and over.
It's really good.
It's like
I mean,
a high
maybe.
school that you can only go there if you have superpowers.
Yeah, and this little white boy didn't know he had powers.
Yeah.
This,
And he-
little white boy's dad is basically like Superman, and his
Yeah.
mom is like Superwoman.
yeah,
So
and then
gets
he met a
into
bitch
Sky
there.
High,
He's
and
like-
they're like, "Yeah, you're a superhero. Your
What is his
parents-"
power?
He doesn't have them yet. That's the thing.
But
so
but it does
hey,
he get
hey,
them?
hey, shut the fuck up! It's
Does
only
he get them by the
it's
end of the
only
movie?
15 years old. Don't spoil it.
Yeah,
all right?
like
You
I'm
chill
not
out.
gonna. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
No,
I
yeah,
honestly just
yeah.
want to know what
Yeah, his
power
parents
is.
are like Superman
same
and
ones.
Superwoman.
What about that one
basically.
movie,
Fuck
like the
that.
house that like was talking and shit, and
Oh,
like tried to
Monster
be.
House.
No, it was it was like a
It's a
Disney movie.
different
It's-
movie about
yes.
a talking
You know what I'm talking about?
house.
It's like
called AI, right?
Is no,
Is it
no.
not
It's
the
like
one-
it's kind of like like Alexa before it was Alexa. Like
yeah, that's the one I'm talking
like
about.
they get like
What?
this
That's the one I'm
house
talking about.
and it tries to be their mom.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's
That was a
what-
good movie too. It kind
Let
of
me-
scared
let me
me.
find the name of
It
it.
kind of scared me a little bit. That was
I
a
don't
good
know.
movie
That,
though.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
You're
about
talking
that.
about Encanto, right?
No, I've never seen that.
I haven't seen that either.
That Mexican Pixar movie?
I've never seen that movie before.
Oh, dude, that's a banger. No, it's just a house that like talks. So it's like
No, it's like-
it's an alive
it's-
house.
It was like early 2000s, late 90s, and like
Yeah.
their house. It's called Smart House. It was a
Smart
smart
house.
house.
That
Yeah,
makes
it was a
perfect
smart
sense.
house.
Damn, that was so they like predicted smart TVs.
Yeah, like their whole house was smart, and then it was like I'm your mother, and like was
Oh,
like
yeah.
locking them in the house and shit because they wouldn't call her mom. It was really weird. It was a good movie.
Whoa.
It was a Disney Channel movie. It was kind of freaky.
It was a good movie.
When did that come out? Did you see that?
Oh no, I looked up AI.
Yeah,
'cause
you
it's a
gotta
good movie.
fucking look up shit now. Yeah.
Hey, I'm the
You
little
fucking-
fucking looking up guy.
You Google that shit on your phone. Yeah.
Did you just remember that name off the top?
Who, me?
Yeah, good memory.
Because I was like, it's like a smart house. Like, oh, it's called Smart House. That makes sense.
Oh no way! It's got Katie Seagal in it. That's the lady that plays Leela. And if you've ever seen from Futurama,
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
Steven
yeah.
Seagal's daughter by chance?
Oh, it's
It's
not.
like Sagal, so it's Sagal. But
Sagal.
she's
That's
also
sick.
in Married with Children. Have you ever seen that show?
I have not. I think
heard
I've
of
seen
it.
like 2 episodes.
It's fucking good, and like it's so funny. The plot of the show is like this dude doesn't want to fuck his wife, and he's like a shoe salesman. He's like some miserable dude, but his wife's like a piece. Like he's like a miserable
So why
suburban
is he not
dude.
trying to hit that?
Just because it's like deadbeat dad. He just wants to drink beer and watch football.
Oh yeah, it's
it's
tough.
like, but it's a good ass show.
He also wants to fuck, so the show's entire plot's already
Also
gone.
wants
yeah,
to
yeah.
fuck.
But you
It
know,
sounds like he's got lazy to the point where he's like,
it's like a dude that exactly. He's disgusted with his wife. He's like just disgusted by everything. He's like, I just want to.
yeah, like fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
But not literally.
Yeah.
But
This
not literally
came out-
fuck your bitch.
I don't want to actually fuck this.
Fuck you.
But fuck this
1999.
bitch.
I was close. I said late 90s, early 2000s.
You were spot on actually, because you made a wide window.
Because I'm a genius.
Yeah, something like that.
A wide window.
Wide window.
I
like
love a
wide
good
windows.
wide
That's what she
window.
said.
Oh.
Okay. I
Nice.
tried to watch Hocus Pocus 2, and it started off like when
Shit,
the witches
yeah.
came in, them bitches off the bat were singing, and I was like,
yeah, no thanks.
yeah, I was like,
Singing
A
what the
2022
fuck?
musical, dude. We're
Yeah.
still
Dude.
doing it.
You think I could make High School Musical nowadays? And
No.
oh, that's gonna happen now. Now that I said it, they're gonna.
They have a TV
remake
show of it that's
High
pretty
School
horrible. I tried to
Musical.
watch it.
Yeah,
it's not
they
very
did.
They
good.
already did
They
it.
did a freaking TV series.
It's still going.
with
Really?
different actors, right?
Yeah, they're all
High School
different.
Musical
Yeah,
That's
TV
that's where Olivia Rodrigo came from. Was that show? That's how she's
Yeah.
famous.
From
Is from
that?
that.
Yes.
Well, no, she was in some other weird
Yes.
Disney show.
Yes, that was
It wa-
where she is.
She was
Yes.
well. She was in another Disney show first, and then as she got older,
the
she
whole,
got
like,
that. She's got
drama-
like Gabriella in it or some weird.
Yeah, the whole drama too between like the girl and the boyfriend that song was about, driver's license, whatever. Those two were also like in that shit with her too.
Oh, yeah, and
So
they
it was
were
like
actually-
a
Damn, they
whole
were
like
in it together.
show choir like
Yeah, that's how they.
drama
Yeah, that's how
thing.
they met, and they were actually like together, and then they broke up, and then they both made songs.
What is
and
she like?
shit.
19 now? 18.
Something.
She's
Yeah.
born 2003, but she's from.
That's fucking disgusting.
17.
Oh my god.
She's only
that-
17.
No, 2003. So she'd be.
Oh,
what,
That's
seven-
21?
fucking
seven-
repulsive.
She's 21?
I don't know how to
20.
do math.
Oh, I can't.
19 or 20.
She'd
None
be
of,
19 or 20.
none of us can do
now.
math. He said 17. I was like, whoa, 17.
Come on.
Yeah,
3,
I fucked
22.
up.
Come on,
Okay,
Okay,
guys.
I'm
real
not
bad.
good at math.
What are you doing?
She was in Bizarre Vark.
I've never seen that. It's probably bad though.
Am I supposed to know what the
I've
fuck that
heard
means?
of that.
You've
Like,
Wasn't one of the Paul brothers in there,
Yes,
Oh,
Jake
no,
Paul.
man.
and then he got kicked out for?
it's
Yeah.
kind of wild that you can just like film someone hanging themselves and then be on a Disney show.
That's Jake,
It was
bro.
his
Or no, that's
brother.
Logan,
No,
the
that's
other one.
Logan.
Was it Jake that was on the show?
Jake
Yeah.
was on the show.
Yeah, the
Logan
young one was
was
on the
filming
show.
people hanging themselves. I think
Yeah.
you should be allowed to film people hanging themselves.
You think so?
man.
You
Yeah,
think that's
man.
alright?
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
think he
That's
caught
his
some
fault.
flack for that. I think like if I was like in his position right now,
Like, come on.
and I had a
guys.
GoPro on me at all times, like I probably would have like
Like
shot
you're
it.
already addicted.
Maybe
to
I wouldn't
filming
have
your
put
life.
it in the video to it
Yeah.
like so much,
Yeah,
you know.
weird.
But,
Maybe
like,
not
we
like
didn't catch it in the edit.
clickbaited to it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Tied the whole 22-minute video to
Yeah.
one.
Well, wasn't his
30-second
following
clip.
both of them like at the time? It was mostly like young kids.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
12
yeah.
to 15.
Without a doubt.
That's probably- yeah.
The Vine crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, my little brother used to love the fuck out of them. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know who you are if
The,
you like them.
the shit her little brother watches on YouTube, it's like Roblox, like volume all the way up, and then some black guy screaming loud as fuck.
Sounds about right.
Yeah,
Roblox.
my mom's like,
Roblox is
my mom's
fucking
like, I can't
insane.
even hear it. It's fine, and we're all like going deaf. And like, turn down. He's like, no, I don't have to.
Yeah, your mom's fucking chaos. It's so
Jeez.
funny.
No,
walking
it's
in
not.
there.
It's so stressful.
Roblox
that
is
too.
wild, dude.
I just sit
That,
there
that
like-
shit's like the top earning game the past like
Roblox?
3 years.
Yeah.
I never played that.
It's
I don't know.
insane.
Yeah, I've never played it. I don't know shit about it. I know that it's got like mini games within it.
So imagine Minecraft mixed with VR chat.
Mixed. Yeah.
That's
That's
Roblox.
kind of what I figured. Is
Yeah.
like VR chat.
Yep,
is kinda what it's
proximity chat with unlimited modding capabilities.
like. And all the little kids you can think of.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
It's the only actual metaverse.
Honestly,
it's the closest.
yeah, it's the closest you could get to little kid metaverse.
For
without a doubt.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We need to make like an adult Roblox, dude.
It's VR chat.
I think it is also Roblox though.
It's VR chat. You should get
Right?
on VR
Maybe,
chat.
but like an adult server
Yo,
on Roblox.
We should all hop on VR
we
chat,
should.
dude. That shit's
honestly.
so fun.
That'd be content.
Me and
It'd be
JJ
mad
hopped in
fun.
there for like hours one time, just dicking around,
Yeah.
like while people like fucking digitally fucked each
You
other.
don't have to
Oh,
have a
which one,
VR
yeah.
set to do it. Like you can look around
Yeah.
with your mouse and move around with your keyboard. But a lot of people do have like the VR goggles and hand shit so they can.
That's embarrassing.
fucking jerk themselves off.
Little,
and-
Oh, I know they do all that. You didn't tell me that. People
Oh
were,
yeah,
like,
there,
doing, like, the
there is
motions
a
and shit
whole
with the
community
whole-
of people that literally
that's
use
weird.
VR chat and VR goggles just to jerk off.
Yeah,
It's
that's
also
it.
just their
Like, it's a
dogs
whole-
licking their dick. It's not even
Ugh.
them doing
No,
it.
it's just
God.
them jerking it, bro. But him and JJ were in an instance where a dude was quite literally getting off.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
To an instance.
It was two people ERPing, going like
ERP is erotic role play.
Yeah, they were basically dirty talking each other. Me and JJ were like walking around as like skinny ass aliens, just like making like fucking silly sounds and just goofing around. While these two people
It's
like
just an open world with proximity voice
Yeah,
chat.
I mean, I get it.
So like you walk
Yeah.
next to a dude, you can hear him.
These-
you
these-
walk over there, you can hear him.
these two people were just like fucking basically just dirty talking, like, oh, you fucking like that, like, oh my god, your ass is so fucking fat, and like, oh fuck, this feels so good, like, because they're jerking off, like they are in their house jerking off.
They were both dudes.
And I don't know, one of them was a dude. He sounded like a total dork, but like he was acting. He had like a big anime like avatar, so he was acting like hot shit. It was so funny. And then
Was he acting?
Was he
like a
talking like
female?
really fast?
No. I'm saying that there was a dude that had a dude avatar, and he was talking real confident and like a badass, like
to like
he
an
had, like,
anime
a sword on his
baddie.
back while he's like
Yeah.
jerking his dick and shit. You
Oh
know?
my god. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
but
just total fantasy nerd.
But he
You know what I'm
wasn't. I was curious if he was like talking like he was like fast, like in an anime, like you know.
saying? No. He was talking like how you imagine some like computer asshole. Like if you ever met a 13-year-old that plays way too many video games, that's how he talked.
Okay.
Like, oh god, you know, like kind of like that a little bit. But he had
The
some girl,
worst,
and she
okay.
had like that fake, you know, like anime
What if it was a voice changer,
Oh my god!
like an ooh woo voice?
Yeah, it was an ooh woo voice, and she was doing that. And I think it was her real voice, just because she like showed some range, and it's like that'd be really impressive audio, like voice changer.
That
It's,
would,
I don't
yeah,
know, dude.
yeah.
A lot of those,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of those ladies be impressive with the uwu voice.
And some
They
dudes are
didn't
just
go in.
really, good at just doing that voice too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
think of all the trans out there, dude. They do it for a living.
Are those dudes though?
Yes, they're
Yeah,
dudes
to
acting
some
like
extent.
fucking. What are they called?
But,
Waifus. There you
yeah,
go.
that happens.
Ding ding ding.
I've seen a lot of I've seen a lot of clips of like omegals of like a dude that'll be like, oh hi, and then like as the conversation goes on, it like progressively.
That happened
They'll,
on
like, switch up
Catfish.
on
On the
them.
show Catfish, some dude did that. He like played a dude for a few years, and when they met him, they made him do the voice. It happened twice actually.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it's pretty.
Oh, they
common in
made
the
him
catfishing
do the
community.
voice.
Yeah, they're like, so how
On
did you
the
do that?
show.
And then he's like started talking, like when they were doing like the confrontation on the couch, he started talking like that, and they were all
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's just a character. Once you once you develop the character, you can easily pull it.
Can you do your best girl voice? I don't have a good one. Yeah, try to like.
It's like hard. No, because honestly, I don't really have a great girl voice. I would say it would just be like a gay voice.
No, I think you got to shoot for like a Lindsay Lohan, like a little like rasp, like a girl that smokes meth type. Like you got to like put some breath into it and just talk high. I think you can do it. Do you know what I'm saying?
No.
Like
Give us an
you
example.
gotta like kind of like talk like this
Like-
a little bit.
You just sound like you have to cough.
Yeah, I know. But like,
I mean, like I could talk. I mean, like I could talk like this, but like I don't. But like I don't.
That
Yeah, I don't
was
know what
good.
you're
That was
talking
good.
about. Like, oh my god, like what are you talking about?
That reminds me of
like
White
that?
Chicks when you do that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
White Chicks,
but
White
no, that
Chicks.
wasn't. That didn't feel gay to me. That felt like that felt like somebody that was dumb.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that also could be a gay person, I guess. I don't think. Do you think? Okay. Do you think,
Do I think
gay
gay people are dumb?
No,
Oh my god.
no, 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 no.
No.
Do you think? Do you think that the likelihood of a gay person being smarter than a heterosexual
Yeah.
is higher or lower?
I think that there is an OCD in femininity. I think that there is organization in that, and I think that gay men are feminine, so I think that they are more organized and orderly. So I think that it presents as intelligence, but I don't necessarily think that they have higher IQ. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's
They
the
present.
best answer.
That's like young girls present smart when they're actually fucking retarded.
yeah,
You know
and
what
then
I'm
you
talking
like
about?
get in
Me?
a conversation.
like when you talk to you, like you could totally be smart, but then as time goes on,
You're like, oh, this bitch is fucking dumb.
yeah, that image starts to slowly dissolve. Like,
See, I told
oh,
you.
okay.
I told you I was dumb.
not
You're like,
everyone.
oh, you're not dumb. I'm like, no, I really am stupid. People,
Yeah.
like, people think I'm just joking, but I just don't. There's nothing going on.
It's because
up
you're
here.
funny and you talk good, so it's like she can't be that dumb.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
but she is.
Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, that was the greatest answer you could have given for that.
I
Because
truly think that's what it is.
frankly, like, yeah. I mean, what do you think about like the guys that are like the most like, culturally persuasive are guys that are straight but are heavily in touch with their feminine side.
Wait, are you saying like the most charismatic like men?
Yeah, like a Harry Styles type mate.
I definitely think that the most charismatic men, because there's a universalness to it. Like, if you're gonna play to the macho man, you're gonna end up like Andrew Tate, and you're gonna divide everybody. But if you play like both sides, like you're gonna hit the sweet spot. And like just being in touch with your femininity in general is just like healthy. So it's like I think a healthy person would be more charismatic,
It gets you pussy.
or a sociopath.
Yeah.
Sociopaths
Yeah.
are fucking
Yeah,
good at
bitches
that,
love
too.
Harry Styles.
They
And
do.
also think about this: queer baiting is literally where you play feminine just to manipulate people. So I feel like that like
For sure.
is like almost math to that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, that would be like somebody doing it in like a conscious derogative way,
Yeah,
where they're like attempting to be like,
they're pretending
They're-
to be gay.
yeah,
to, like,
rather,
get a bitch.
yeah, rather than just like being naturally,
Yeah,
you know.
because the femininity is seen as vulnerability, and then
Yeah.
vulnerability will make other people's guard go down, and now you can
Yeah, now you can rape
strike.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now you can rape all you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
What did I just miss?
that's because you guys are on your phones. You would be up on the rape.
I was
convo.
Okay.
posting a story
I don't-
to my
I'm not judging, man.
Instagram
I don't work
about
here.
the
I don't work here.
podcast. Yeah.
I don't work here. I'm not.
Everybody's
employed
like just
True.
been like, yo, okay, like when are you gonna actually put one out? So like, I think we need to just send it here soon, boys.
Yeah.
We do need to just
agree.
get
I think
more
we should
clips,
start-
I guess, but like,
I really liked 11, 12, 13, 14. I listened to all of them in one day.
Dude, I
and
think we should
enjoyed
start
all
with
of them.
10. I feel like
Think
10,
so?
once we got the OBS online and everything was sailing, I think that's where we're cooking.
I think 10 is all right. I
Chop
think,
the second hour. And
I
then we're
think-
cool.
I think this has been marvelous.
dude, I
really
fucking
good.
hate Marvel, so that's like, you should have
That's
been
fair.
like,
That's fair.
this
This
should
is,
have been like
I fucking
DC.
hate
This one's
Marvel.
been
Yes.
adequatus.
Nice. Adequatus.
Adequatus.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Attaboy, you should
Attaboy,
quit
you
this.
should quit this. Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
Yes. No. Yeah, I mean, I would say 10 maybe, but I also think we could maybe like clip out some spots in 10, and because I mean that was the one we watched a little bit of, and I wouldn't say it was like bad. I don't think it's bad, but I think that I honestly I haven't listened to 11. I would want to listen to 11 versus 10 and be like the first 15 minutes of each, which is better, and whichever is better, that's where I'd want to start.
Yeah, the one with Zach was really good too.
Yeah, the one with Zach
Is that
nice and
12?
Very entertaining. Yeah,
I like
12,
the I like the
think.
energy he brought to it. It's like almost like more realistic than what the fuck we got going on.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to come a little bit out of our pocket that
Yeah,
we've
dude.
been sitting in.
We couldn't just be. I mean, I still tried to harness the goofiest little goober that was inside of me, but
For sure. I mean, yeah, it was like it was a tough week to have him as guest.
yeah,
Oh,
it,
yeah.
it wasn't like where
Yeah.
he couldn't show like what he had.
He couldn't shine. Yeah.
Yeah, shine. That's
It's a
what
tough one to come off of a bender.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah,
Big
dude.
Ben.
Hey, let's
dude.
sleep for a little bit and do a podcast.
Yeah.
So you ready
What?
to talk for
Yeah.
other people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a
but
tough one.
we can't think of it like that, right? We're just
Yeah.
talking to each other.
I'm chilling,
Yeah, man.
having a great time.
Sometimes we talk to the people, but like it's kind of meta when we do it, I think.
Let's only let them
Breaking
to
the
let
fourth
them know
wall.
how much we hate them.
Yeah,
You
be like-
fucking idiots.
You stupid pieces of shit. Who listens to podcasts? You fucking idiot.
You fucking idiots.
There you go.
Dan is fumbling fucking a fucking
pressed it three
keys
times,
that he
fucking
fucking set.
Fucking dumbasses, bro.
Dude, I fucked that shit up so many times too when I was doing it. Like
They're
you
too
can,
close.
if you're listening to
Yeah.
it, I could hear when I would click one and then like it would be the wrong one.
Quick switch to the other. Cut it
Yeah.
out. Nah.
Fuck all that. I'm
After
not
Effects
editing
is
like
powerful.
that. That was a
Premiere.
one take. That was like 14-second one take. Like
Yeah.
fucking edit. If
Yeah.
if I don't have to edit, if I don't pause for at least 5 seconds,
It's not worth it.
Yeah,
No.
if I don't pausing for 5 seconds or more is like, okay, we gotta cut it. But if you say something stupid, but then it's like in my head, just redo the whole thing.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like you haven't gotten your editing grasp yet either, though. So
What do you mean?
It takes
Just
time.
because like I feel like it's easier to just like ramble. Like it's,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. Like I feel like long term, it's a lot better to just fucking talk for 30
Yeah.
and then cut it into 15 rather than spend like 4 different sessions recording the 15.
Definitely.
For
It's-
You know what
sure.
I'm saying?
If you can land the pre, you don't have to fucking even
Yeah.
worry about post that much.
Yep.
Which I think that we got a nice sweet spot, man. That's what I like doing in music too. Is just fucking nailing a nice organic take, and it's like, man, I don't even have to fucking butter this up. It's already good to go. Ship it, send it.
Yeah, dude,
Love
I mean that yes, but honestly, I could like put that to the place of you can never get back to that energy. So
Yeah.
you make the
Yeah.
song, and it's that take that you feel is right for that song that the beat or whatever it is providing.
Right.
And then if you try to come back and hit it, you never can find the same thing. So therefore, like
It's a
that
wave.
first spot is
Yeah.
always gonna be it. But
caught a
also, like
wave.
you still have to do it well. The
Right.
first time.
It might not be it, but it'll have something. You're not going to be. It's like we just talked about replicating authenticity.
Yeah, I mean you
It's like
can't.
you're not going to be able to get what was there, but you might be able to hit it like right, or like maybe sonically, or like on beat or something like that. But like maybe the
Yeah,
fucking
dude, fuck all that. That's why I didn't remake Best Dressed for that reason. It was
Or,
like we
uh,
lost the project. Fuck all that. I keep it.
I already got one. And it's
Yeah.
fucking raw.
Let's
What
fucking
came
master
from it?
this bitch and ship it.
God, dude, I'm so stupid. What's that? What's the song on Existential Crisis that we have together?
Day is done.
Yeah, Day is Done. I literally could not remember the title of that song. I
Yeah,
was literally drawing a blank. But like that one, like
for sure.
I tried to re-record that. I don't know, like 15 times.
Not
Nothing.
gonna happen.
I couldn't redo what I felt the first time.
No. That first time that we made that song was wild. So
Yeah,
it
because
was
we
like,
were fucked up. Like
Yeah.
we were just mentally not good. So it's
Was
like,
it at
how are you gonna
412?
replicate that?
Yeah.
It was.
That's a hard energy to reharness.
Yeah, dude, it was like fucking bipolar. Like,
Yeah.
I just remember
drugged
Bennett
up.
being so scared when I came out.
It was just a bunch
was
of
just like-
fucking
It's like, are you okay?
depressed,
licking my
fucked up
hand.
boys just trying to figure out what the fuck was going on.
Making
like-
so much music.
It was like fucking COVID for one.
No.
Winter overlapped. COVID overlapped.
No.
COVID
well, yeah, but
on
in the
top of
spring.
winter?
But that was Day is Done was all
Yeah.
in like November or like this October, November, December.
Yeah. It was just a bunch of poor people trying to get their lives together and like
on top
doing
of
what we
seasonal
knew
depression.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah, on top of seasonal depression.
Mixed together.
Yeah, getting cold sucks.
Yeah, it hurts to go outside. We're all fucking trying to figure out who the hell we are.
Dude, something big to
We're
me
all
is
in a
just
house.
the freedom of being able to move your body. Like lifting your arms or like fucking like today wearing like a toboggan outside, like lifting your head up and you can't see because there's a hat right here. Like just the liberty of like movement. I was talking to Dan about this. I'm a goddamn nudist, man. I love being naked so much. It's so freeing. Like
It is.
it feels so good. Like I can fucking do whatever I want.
If I had
Bree's
like
giving,
my own
the
place, I think I'd be
terrible,
that way.
Just slow nods right now.
Yeah,
Of
she
just
knows.
Because every time I
yeah.
turn around, he's just standing there and he's just naked.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, look at this!" And he starts doing like he started lifting weights today. He's like, "Look,
yeah.
just lifting
Admire,
weights
admire.
and, like,
Yes,
and then
yes. I am a worker of
looking
art.
for bags."
Yes, you
Take
gotta
the dogs
admire.
out.
To
Yeah.
I mean, I respect.
I
I
gotta feed my ego somehow.
yeah, definitely.
Shit's
Please.
hungry.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
dude,
it
it is. It is.
Judging Dan? What
Don't
the
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I definitely liked being nude. I would say I was like definitely like that when I was younger, but then as I got older, I was like,
See, I was the
But I-
opposite.
I've
I had to
never-
grow into it.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Like you weren't the baby running around naked?
No, I was like OCD and autistic as a baby.
Same.
If I spilled water on my shirt, I would cry for a new shirt.
I definitely was like that too.
Yeah.
But I also,
food
like-
couldn't touch all that shit.
That's why I was like I didn't have a shirt on. I was like I don't like when that happens, so like fuck
Yeah,
a shirt.
naked.
Yeah.
I couldn't do like
Fuck a
food
shirt.
in my mouth or like dirty hands. I didn't do
Dude,
that.
I definitely. Oh god, I hated that. I had like a phase where I didn't like wearing, clothes that had like writing on it. It was like such a weird phase of like if it has
I
writing.
even
Pornography?
feel that now, honestly.
Like
Yeah,
language on it or just a design in general?
anything. Like if it was a Nike shirt and it said Nike on it, it was like nah.
I
But
agree
if it
with
had the
that.
check mark, it was like okay.
I 100% agree with that. I don't know what it is. It's something in the aesthetic. It's because
Yeah.
numbers are like rigid, like straight lines, and like
Yeah,
unless it's
but
like
I
a
mean-
cool font that's artistically pleasing.
Like
Like this right here is cool because it's like digital and like it is part of the aesthetic.
For sure. Seize the day. I like this shirt because it says "Seize the day."
Yeah, I'm definitely more open to it now. But my little fucking retard brain when I was a kid,
Yeah.
it like got rubbed
You
weird.
think
by
it
that
got
stuff.
less retarded the older you got?
I think so. I think I like grew out of my like weird proclivities and
Yeah.
into new ones, but like they're more normal.
But you would say it got less
Yeah.
retarded.
It's just like more go with the flow. I was very resistant as a kid, wanted more control. Now I'm like not so much of a control freak, which is just OCD. I think I was just OCD as a child and grew out of it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Everyone's retarded, when they're young.
Yeah, to some extent, for sure.
Yeah.
I think also part of that like OCD is just like brain distribution. So and like autism is brain distribution. So when you're a kid, your brain is only distributed in like specific areas. It's not like a jack of all trades brain per se. Like you haven't encountered that much. So it's like highly specified. Like
So you think-
100% of it, like or like 20% of your knowledge is in like what cartoons.
Dude,
what
that's
I'm saying?
that like feeds my thesis as to why guys that are why am I
What?
blanking on his name? Not oh god, he's
I
a
thought this was
he's a
a Saturday. Why
scientist
do you
who's
have
like
his
super
name
smart,
here?
but he's
What
got
does
like
he mean?
cerebral palsy.
Oh, Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. So a guy like Stephen Hawking is so smart because he doesn't like the energy that would be going towards like his extremities
Yeah.
and like being like a physical person
Yeah.
isn't being sent there, and he's like using it more in that like place in his brain.
That's an interesting hypothesis, but I can refute it in that he was a physicist before his condition, turned him into a quadriplegic. So he
Okay,
was
so
he was
he
crunching
wasn't-
numbers pre-retard.
Did he have
So,
these thought processes?
How can you be
So-
pre-retard? How can you be pre-retard?
Well, it didn't kick in yet. He wasn't,
Cerebral palsy takes a second.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
cerebral palsy.
that.
It attacks your nervous system. So, like, his brain was still working fine, but, like, his muscles wouldn't move when his brain told them to.
Also,
because his brain was like, "Yo, we need this energy.
yeah,
Maybe-
Like, I'm tired of sending it
Yeah.
to the limbs. We don't need
Yeah.
it."
there's also a high correlation in a like rigorous lifestyle, like a non-sedentary lifestyle, and I don't know, brain vitality. I don't know what you call that. I don't know any of the studies or anything like that, but
I'm not a fucking scientist. I don't know.
like, so if you do hard rigorous exercise, like you're more likely to have like say less depression, less clouded thought, less like you're more
Yeah,
likely to
I
be
mean-
sharp if you exercise. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, because that's like a concept that was like always a thing, like a skinny, fat, or like physically inept nerd is like the concept that we have.
The
For sure.
physical
Well, no,
ineptness is
I
what adds
agree.
into it.
I agree that like being physical will like heighten all aspects, but like
Yeah, just
if
'cause
there's
it's more
not
balanced, it's healthy.
if there's not like I don't know, I would say on the average that doesn't necessarily mean that that person, once you start like doing physical things, you're not like becoming smarter. You're like
Yeah, you might not get any IQ
sharpening the
points.
tools that you already have.
Yeah, you might just be like a better listener because like you're like less anxious or something.
Yeah.
You're more focused or like maybe just more like competent. I don't know like the science on it, but that's just like,
Yeah.
that'd be more my intuition and personal feelings and things, anecdotes that I've heard.
For sure. I mean, I could see it. I mean, that was like, honestly, that comes from a theory that I had when I was like really fucked up on lean, and I was in a pool and I was just floating. And that's when I came up with the line "Falling is freedom" that I have tattooed.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was thinking about it and I was like, yo, when I'm falling down, my body doesn't have to like do anything.
Yeah.
So therefore, all of the energy that I have within me can go towards
Your
thinking.
consciousness, yeah.
And it was like like understanding what is happening, what am I, what could I do? It was like all those things fucking came up while I was just like sinking to the bottom of the pool. It was wild.
Something very interesting to that point. Think about one. Well, actually, I'll put it in scientific terms. I think I might have even said this on the podcast, but there's a direct correlation between brain surface area and like muscular strength. So if you have like a smooth brain, you have really explosive, strong muscles. Like think of like an animal. Like an animal.
Yeah,
is
smooth,
strong
but
as fuck.
smooth brains are stupid.
Yeah, exactly. Retard strength is a thing. So like maybe the more pussy you are, the smarter you are. If you're retarded makes you strong, retarded makes you strong, weak makes you smart. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good
To
one.
that point.
That's a t-shirt.
Yeah. Retarded makes strong, weak makes smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Simple
sure.
math.
It is. It does add up. I mean, dude, but like honestly, it was like I felt as though obviously I was fucked up. I was on lean and I was just, you know.
Yeah, it seems like a dumb idea.
But
honestly.
it was like as I'm falling
because
down.
your brain's retarded from the lean.
Yeah, but it was like, yo, this is crazy. Like I just like an understanding, but it like made me understand energy for more. I think at least on like a like molecular level of like how things are given and received and used, spent.
Right. Yeah.
And like it was weird. I don't know. It was a weird night. It was in fucking St. Pete, Florida, in a like a condo pool.
I think there's something to that because you only have so much brain space at any given time. Like, that's why working out for me is meditative because it takes away from my brain. It's like it slows my brain down. So I like use my brain for my body, and it like kind of boils away all the bullshit, and I'm only left with like, you know, a task, a physically demanding task.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're just coming up with some real theories right now.
We should be.
We're thought leaders.
We are thought leaders. We are the.
What's the word starts with a P? Philosophers?
Yeah, we're philosophers.
Yeah.
I actually want to say this
Fucking
though.
Galileo,
That's my
fuck
goal,
outta
bro.
here. We
Can
are
I
Galileo.
say this without being pompous?
Yeah.
My goal in life is like I want to have so many things that like is written after like what I did, like producer, artist, musician, singer, guitarist, bassist.
You want that list to be long.
Like
Nah.
action sport, like whatever, like snowboarder, like
Actor, adult
this
film star.
actor, yeah, philosopher, the philosopher, author is like the step before philosopher. So in my head it's like I do all these weird things, and then when I get in my 40s I start writing books, and then in my 50s 60s dead, then you just like say things that
50,
like
60's
become
dead. You think so?
I mean, like
You
I
think
was
by
just
the time you're 50 and 2045 that
we've already had this conversation.
Yeah.
I was the guy that said I'm gonna die when I'm 55.
Yeah, Funk wants to burn out bright.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think
No,
medicine
I
will
know
get
it's
too
not gonna
far.
happen, but I don't need to like worry about it.
I think we'll be 3D printing organs that'll make people live to be 150.
But I don't want to live that long. I don't need to live.
Don't
that
think
long.
so?
It's
You
not
wouldn't live
worth
to
it.
150?
Why? Like my goal is
Yeah,
to see
I don't
enough
care.
stuff while I'm here to like make it so it's like, well, what else is there to live for?
I think that's like my whole purpose in life is to get to a point where I don't mind dying. Just peace. It's
Yeah.
like on the journey to peace, if I get to where I want to be, I'll be ready. 'Cause
That's
where I wanna be
mortality,
is
though,
ready.
baby. You're never ready for that.
Some people are, man.
Dude, I fucking hate that comment. I'm not gonna lie. I hear that comment so much about like the fucking children talk of like we may have had this last week.
Oh yeah,
What,
we did it on
like,
podcast.
you're
I
never gonna
literally
be ready?
bothers
Never ready
me
for a kid.
so much where it's like, yo, I know for a fact there's gonna be a time where I'm like, yeah, I'm probably ready. I would say that about most things in life.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, like just recently, it was like, yeah, I'm ready to quit my job.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
2020 was like, yeah, I'm ready to move to LA and like do some shit. It's like, yo, now, yeah, I'm not ready to like do anything further commitment wise in terms of like have a child or like buy a house or like whatever. But like if the thing comes, then it's gonna be like, yo, I know I'm ready. Let's fucking do it right now.
To circle back, I think that is semantics, because I think it's a hyperbolized point in that you will just have worries about it. Like you'll never not have fears. So it's not
Precisely.
that-
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
not that you won't be ready,
But if
it's
you-
like that you'll never be all
Mentally,
the way 100%
you'll never be
checked off.
fully in that.
Like it is.
Yeah,
It
but,
is
like-
literally what it means, but I think that's how people say it.
No,
when they
I know.
say it.
I definitely like what you're saying right there. It definitely makes sense, and I agree with it. But to like for me personally, I don't really like last week. I couldn't really think of a thing that I'm truly scared of. I think after dwelling on
Yeah,
that
'cause you're
question,
crazy, dude.
now what I'm actually scared of is failing, and so therefore,
Oh damn.
to do like for me doing all those things when it feels like the right time to do it, like makes sense and will add up logically in my
Yeah.
brain to where I'm gonna do it when that makes sense. But for me, being scared, like the only thing I'm really scared of is failing. So therefore, it'd be like making that decision when I actually wasn't ready. So therefore, I'm not gonna make the decision until I know I'm actually ready.
Also, logically, you can be more ready. So it's like,
Yeah.
why can't you be the most ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But definitely, yeah, I dwelled on that question because like
It's good,
I couldn't
man.
think of it really. But also like it's definitely super meta for me to say that because that's like the type of person I am, maybe. But it's like that's actually my biggest fear, 100%. There's no like thing in the earth that I'm gonna be scared of. It's gonna be like logically, I'm not gonna be in this situation because this isn't a smart thing to be in. But theoretically, failing and not doing what I want in
Yeah.
life is definitely scary to think about.
I think there's different types of fear also. There's like primal fear, which would be like
Yeah.
immediate danger or like public speaking or something like that, spiders. But then there's like a dreadful fear, which is like
An existential fear.
I don't even know. I feel like it needs a new thing in English. Like it needs like a new way of being described because they are totally different things. And I bet I bet like if you learned Russian, I bet they have words for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just kind of
It's
something
been
we're
around.
lacking in English.
Yeah.
Like a difference between like a fucking like a jump scare. Like we call a jump scare scary and we call having a baby scary. Like those are
Yeah.
two completely opposite things.
Definitely.
But like how are they both scary?
Dude, yeah, you're right. But that's just English, though,
Yeah,
in
exactly.
all essence, because we have words that mean the same thing.
Yeah.
Or words that are the same that mean completely different things.
Or
all across the board. And, like,
we-
everything.
Yeah, I was thinking because I'm always having race conversations. It's infinitely interesting to me, just like because of where we are in culture, it keeps popping up. But there's like capital R racism and then like lowercase racism, which is like cultural appropriation, fucking boopity boopity doo. Who gives a goddamn shit? But then there's like hanging people for being the wrong color. Like there's capital R and there's like
Lynching.
lowercase R. Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
like there's fucking. Because it's all racism, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, like...
There's real life problems behind the curtain of what is shown.
Yeah. It's just...
They're saying.
Our language does not have a great way of encapsulating, like, the spectrum of things. Or, like, even, like... That's why we introduced the spectrum. Because we would say things like autism. And it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but this one can fucking draw real good. And this one
Yeah.
can't even talk. So it's like...
We
It's
come
a
to that-
spectrum.
We come to that final conclusion very often while we're talking in the work truck that it just, it's a gray line.
Everything,
Most
yeah.
conversations are just,
Everything is everything.
it's a gray line of arguing language.
Yep, yep.
It's semantics.
Exactly.
I mean,
fucking word of the
Dude.
episode, bro.
Yeah, man.
Semantics.
it's the way I live my life. Ever since I
Just
heard
by
that shit,
semantics. Yeah.
I was just like, yo, I'm just going to make everybody confused.
I'm trying to get into some antics. You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely
I don't know
down
what
to
that
do
means.
something different.
You know antics?
Oh, some antics.
Oh!
It
Dang.
wasn't that good. Come on, dude.
It was pretty good, though.
No, it was
Honestly,
so.
yeah.
I mean, like it was good, yes, but it was like,
I'd eat
whatever.
eat a bowl of Fruit Loops and nut to that right now. Without a doubt.
God.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. You're right.
Semantics. Trying to get into semantics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Fuck.
It
I
sounds
It-
better the second time.
fucking shoot myself.
Yeah, definitely pull trig, please.
Dude, what the fuck were we just talking about, man?
We were talking about
It was going
shit that
deep.
didn't matter apparently because it's just a gray line.
It was
Gray
going
line,
deep.
fucking smash mine. Yeah, I don't remember who I heard say that, but like if you zoom out on anything far enough, it can become irrelevant.
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
It's like the philosophical
Anything.
trap of
Yeah.
like I don't give a fuck.
For
Like,
sure.
you can just like zoom out and be like, it doesn't matter. Why are we even? Why?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The guy that did that at like the high school smoke sessions was the worst.
That was me sometimes.
Maybe, yeah, maybe I did it sometimes too. But like in my memories, it was like, yo, if you're the guy to just be like, fuck this entire conversation that you're having because like none of it matters anyways. It's like, yeah, we already know that it doesn't matter. Why
Yeah.
not like have like a fun conversation while knowing it doesn't matter?
I
But
think-
then after that's said, it's like, oh, we gotta fucking move on, you know?
Yeah, I think
You definitely were that guy.
in high school I'm still a hater to this day. I hate everything. I was talking to Dan about this. I love hating too.
I know.
Because it's funny. Like, who's the funniest comedians? motherfuckers that hate on shit. Like, it's just
For
the way
sure.
it is.
For
it's
sure.
great. It's fun. It's a good time to
But
shit on
also,
stuff
like,
and to complain.
Could be your genre of comedy, because you're a hater.
Yeah, but I think anybody that, like, ultimately fucks with comedy is, at the end of the day.
Maybe.
You got something to hate on, otherwise, what are you even talking about? Like, because it's like, not that it is all social commentary, because, like, there's people, like, talking about fucking goofy traffic and the Hot Pockets, like Jim Gaffigan bit or whatever, but, like...
Yeah, I mean, like, he's definitely some fucking mom's comedy, and, like, that's...
But, like,
they're not into comedy like that.
What I go into is, like, Bill Burr. That motherfucker's always complaining, but he complains so good. Like,
Yeah, he's definitely a great complainer.
His art is that he's a good complainer, and I think I'm a decent complainer. I'm not great, but I'm good.
You're definitely not a Bill Burr complainer, but
No.
you might be on your way.
Yeah, I'm working on being a great complainer and great hater.
I respect it. It's definitely an art. I mean, I can't say that it's like my taste per se. I definitely agree that like there's times for it.
Yeah.
But like Bill Burr, like I will say now it's kind of like I don't know. I kind of got enough of them. I think
That's anything. Yeah. I think there's like what's that? What's the Andrew Schultz podcast? Bro, I can't even digest it sometimes because it's like
it's heavily dependent on the guest for me.
Yeah. It's like I don't know what it is, man. It's like that they've lost like some kind of authenticity. I think it's just like
they're too rich, dude.
Yeah, that's what it is. They're too rich.
They're like
it feels like.
Yeah, I mean they moved ever since they moved to their fucking lair. Like
that's what it is, dude. Their new podcast, like it's like they all started acting different. And it's like it's not about jokes anymore, and like
if they hit a comeback or a fucking zinger or whatever, it's still like good and they all laugh, but like it doesn't feel like those happen as often. And two, when they do happen, it feels like it was almost like staged. But also that could be because they're just like
they're professional
good at the craft.
Setting up.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I think who's the best is Mark in the podcast, the curly hair white guy.
Yeah.
I think he's literally like
he tries the hardest.
He's the most tapped in. Yeah, it's like college ball versus professional ball. It's like he still gives a fuck.
Yeah,
it's like he's not just like
because he's not. It's not Andrew Schultz and Mark. It's Andrew Schultz and Akash. It's like the other dude kind of doesn't say much. I feel like most of the time he's so stoned that he's like there to laugh on camera.
Wait, who are you talking about? The black
Alex
guy?
is his name?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, Mark definitely is the one who's like actively trying to be funny,
and it shows and it works.
Yeah,
like his brain is like, where's the joke, and then he hits it when it's there
for sure. And
like,
sometimes he doesn't land, but like that's the best part of it.
Yeah, that's also part of it. And yeah, it's not a bad podcast by any means because I still listen to it. Like if there's a good guest on, but like you're saying with Bill Burr, it just like loses some steam. You can only consume so much before it's like, all right,
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of with me right now. I haven't consumed enough of Bad Friends yet. I don't know if you were here when... Yeah, you were here when we came down. Yeah, Bad Friends right now is like the current podcast that I'm like divulging in.
Yeah.
But it's like there will be a time probably in like a week, 2, 3 that I'm like, all right, enough of this.
Yeah.
Let's like find the next one. But it's kind of nice though in terms... I had a tweet last night that it was like, yo, maybe Saturday night, but it was like... Watching podcasts is like going to the library to read for me now.
That's what it feels like for me.
Yeah, where it's like, yo, I'm trying to learn. I'm like doing this not just for entertainment.
That's why I listen to podcasts. I love, like, we talked about this on the podcast, is the gift of gab. And, like, I love and admire people that have that gift. And so, like, when I watch people speak, like, and articulate eloquently, I'm like, God, I want to do that. Like Russell Brand, bro. If I could talk like Russell Brand, like that's all I want. Not necessarily like to do it.
Do you
like,
think that he just has like a cheat code though because of his accent?
I think that it helps.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
And I've heard some slander on his character from some people in like the UK.
He feels
scene.
like a rapist.
I haven't heard
that's slander.
He's definitely got some accusations,
some allegations. But hey, man, so did Cosby, and he didn't do shit.
That's true. OJ also didn't. I don't know.
They're just trying to dethrone the Black Kings, man. We talked about this too.
They fucking
are.
We
talked about everything already. We're only fucking 10 episodes in, and we talked about it. Goddamn everything.
We talked about everything.
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean,
okay.
is that
what's the fucking point? I'm going home.
Are we just that unoriginal? Like, do we just keep circling back to the same topics?
No, I think it's just the way everything works, isn't it?
It's the Bill Cosby paradox.
Yeah, it is the Bill
We're
Cosby.
always gonna
paradox.
wrap back around to just talking about how fucked up Bill Cosby is.
Yeah, he is somehow. It's like the critical race theory. It's just like there is Bill Cosby in everything if
Yeah.
you look for it.
Yep. It's gonna be there
Dude.
somewhere.
Yeah, he's somewhere relevant.
Guys.
How long do you think he's got?
Cosby?
How old is he? 90?
Honestly,
Hell no. He's like in his 70s probably.
He's as old as dirt.
I put him in 80 something.
That means old as shit.
Yeah, he is old as shit.
He's like so old that he's like at the stage where he's looking kind of scary and like he's decaying a little bit.
He's got one dead
Oh my
eye.
God.
He's
He does.
He's older than my Grammy. Just look up images. How old is this
God.
motherfucker? 85. I knew it, dude.
Okay.
Dude, he's gonna outlive us. That's gonna be crazy if Bill Cosby's still.
I mean,
roaming
dude,
the earth.
he had such good treatment in jail. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he
That's
does.
true, yeah.
Great.
Prison. Sorry,
born
not
in
jail.
1937, dude.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Were they still lynching back then?
Yeah,
He was definitely
Yeah,
getting,
they
for
were.
sure.
definitely getting
bro.
bullied.
Yeah, he was
crazy.
definitely getting bullied.
Fuck, when was Jim Crow laws? Like,
That was
wasn't
like-
until like the fucking 50s or 60s, right?
Jim Crow?
No.
Yeah, I think it was the 60s. It was civil rights eras when it was repealed, so I guess
Then
like
yeah, it was the
65.
60s. Maybe I was thinking of something else. Definitely the 60s. I
That's
think.
crazy. That's just like a few years before my mom was born.
What year is your mom born?
Yeah, your grandparents fucking racist as shit.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, it was
at
like
one point.
1950s.
They'd be disgusted
1950s.
that you're dating Bree right now.
No, they've met Brie. They
Your
love
grandparents?
Brie. Yeah, my. Well,
What
I only
about-
have one? So, but she loves Brie.
Yeah, but what? Okay, but the ones that aren't around.
I almost like this isn't like some weird thing, but like the past handful of girlfriends I've had have all been of the.
Yeah.
Brown.
They've all been. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, you like some dark.
I haven't gone back. Is all I'm saying.
I
That's fair.
respect it.
You know
So
what
it's
I
for
mean?
both genders.
That's
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, it's
that's
for both
cool.
genders.
I didn't. I've never
Dude.
actually thought about it like that. That's cool.
I was
Are you
telling-
gonna talk about the person we work for today that is
yeah, it's
Oh yeah, that was
outrageously
so.
racist?
That's fucked up, but
It
it's
is
so
fucked up.
funny
Yeah, it
because
is
they're
funny.
like being serious. That makes it so funny that they're actually
He's
that
so
they literally
racist.
say
What he
that.
said, I like. Remember
He's so
this.
racist. It's
Like,
hilarious.
It's great for us because Dan is white passing and I'm white, so like we
Dan
can
is white passing.
we get in these situations where we can like totally play both sides. You know what I mean? Like we can giggle along with the racist. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And I can confuse a motherfucker while they're trying to decide if I'm white or not.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
marvelous.
He's like, can I
Yeah.
make this race joke in Mexican? But he was saying, he was talking about his niece. He was like, she's, you know, she got big old titties. Like she walks around in a wife beater. She just better not get with no black guy because you know what they say: once you go black, you don't go back. But that's just because like nobody wants to touch you. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah. He said that,
bro.
He had a rhyme scheme for it too.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like, I don't know
he had
what
a
the
whole
saying was, but it
limerick.
was like, once you go black, you never go back, and that's because nobody wants to touch you. But it like rhymes.
Yeah,
says-
no, it didn't
he's-
rhyme.
I
He had a
forget.
rhythm to it.
Yeah.
He says it all-
said it 100
He
times.
says it all
Exactly.
the time. Yeah.
Like he said it a lot.
God,
Type of
dude,
shit.
I have never heard that. It was like,
that's pretty
Yeah,
tough.
it was
Yeah,
like a
I'm gonna start
visual.
saying
It was
that.
like a visual.
I'm like, hey mom, guess what I heard today? She's like,
It
what
was
the
tough.
fuck?
Like me and Shorty both looked at each
Just, like,
other,
smile
just
on
like,
our face, like,
haha, yeah.
that's what I heard too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'd probably just hit like a subtle sheesh.
I'm pretty sure I did let out a.
Yeah, dude. Like, holy
Something on it.
shit, bro.
That was
Like,
something.
I
And the
get
dude
it.
is rich as fuck.
Oh, I-
He's
You
a
know why he's
pro.
rich? Because he's racist.
Yeah,
No, no, no,
because
no.
He chooses his friends wisely.
He's rich because he got rear-ended by a government vehicle while on a motorcycle.
Damn, he's lucky.
Yeah, he just got a fat.
Okay, well
sound.
he's not lucky,
That's-
but he is lucky.
He went from
crazy.
he went from working any odds and ends job that he could find to owning a $3 million farm and 2 different $50,000 Ducati street bikes.
Damn, he didn't get
Real
karma. He just
quick.
got rich from
Real
being
quick.
racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sometimes the
racist
bad guys
people
win.
win. Yeah.
He told us today that his stock portfolio has gone down at least $200K a month since Joe Biden's been elected.
I wish I could lose that
That's
much.
respectable.
Yeah.
I wish I could lose that much.
Yeah. Like just casually watching 200K
It's funny too because he's
go
just
up
like
and down.
isn't selling either.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, we know that by now that like when
Yeah,
the left
yeah.
goes in, if
Exactly,
you sell
yeah.
like historically and then
Precisely.
just buy when the
Yeah.
R comes in, it's like, you're gonna.
I was
hiatus.
selling by
Yeah.
March as soon as Biden got elected, just because like you knew.
But
Like, it was
you
like,
could have
yeah,
bought oil and made fucking bands.
That's true.
It
You could've
definitely
bought
depends
Tesla.
on the sector.
Shut the fuck up. Could you buy Tesla?
I'm just kidding, dude. I don't know shit about stocks.
I mean, we definitely bought Tesla, but like we can't buy it
That
to the
shit
extent.
went wild. We're buying fucking Nikola and or what was it? What was the ticker? Oh,
What did you just
SPAQ.
What did you
SPAC.
say?
We're
Oh my
buying-
God.
we're
I never
buying
bought
What did you
SPAC.
say?
SPAQ. What?
What word did you say?
Oh, SPAC into.
Ticker? Oh, ticker. Oh,
she was talking about the Nikola.
ticker.
Oh, now it's
That's
about
The
Nikola.
SPAC turned into Nikolai, right?
SPAC turned into
Whoa, we're getting pretty close
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, dude, we're dancing right now. What the hell?
Just
We're
mixing-
talking about stocks. We're talking about white shit, anyways. Why does it
Yeah,
matter?
That's
it
true.
was
Yeah, this
tough.
is white
We're
talk.
buying
Yeah,
a fucking
exactly.
$15 stock that went to 90 when we could have been buying an $80 stock that was gonna go to 900.
$80,
Pretty
900.
tough.
What is that?
Yeah, I mean,
$4?
whatever, dude. Like,
Whatever.
we were fucking 21.
Exactly.
Like,
Wow.
you know, if we don't have like a crazy big win in our lifetime,
my
like
God.
maybe we just aren't worth.
Dude, I
a win.
remember it. I'll never forget it too. I was literally sitting at my parents' kitchen table eating an omelet that my dad just made me when I checked my Robinhood in like fucking December, whenever that was, when Nikolai went from like 22 all the way up to like 86.
It was.
Like,
it was definitely in the summer. That wasn't December.
Really? What?
Yes.
I feel like it was. I feel
It was
like
like
winter.
June. It was like June. I swear to God. I swear to God, because I was working at the shack the day
because
it
it was fucking. Yeah, because I bought in like March.
Yeah.
And then it didn't shoot up until like late July, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're definitely right.
It was
I
June.
lied.
100% was
I guess
June.
I will forget because I forgot already.
Well, I mean, you remember the instance, maybe not
Yeah.
the time of year.
I just remember I was eating breakfast at the table and like checked the portfolio and it was up like $600.
yeah.
like,
and-
overnight.
And did you
Just-
sell though?
No.
Yeah,
No,
right.
I did
Never
sell when it
sell.
started coming back down.
Yeah.
I think I sold it like 68 right before it crashed all
Better.
the way back down to like fucking
12.
20. Yeah, dude. It
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
sat on like 20
It's
for
like
like a couple days and then it went right
dollars
back
now.
down to, oh yeah, dude, it's trash.
It's so yeah. The pump and dump definitely like. I knew what the pump and dump was while that was all happening,
Oh,
while
yeah.
we were kind of
That
participating.
graph has got to look
But-
wild now.
Yeah.
Like just a straight 2-month spike. Just straight back down.
Crazy, but I also don't. I mean, like it's kind of like every chart though, right? Like every chart gets beaten, and like it's buyers versus seller, buyer versus seller, buyer versus seller, till it gets beaten down, and then
Yeah.
it's a short squeezed launch.
Yep.
That's what like every
And then it's right
stock
back down and
happens.
just gets beaten
sometimes
to fuck.
yeah,
in
sometimes
flat
it's just
lines.
like more extreme than others.
I should have taken a longer piss.
Yeah, I mean,
We should start a segment, Stock Talk, where I go shit. Where I go take a dookie.
if you have to poop every week, yeah, I'm fine with it.
You gotta poop every Monday at fucking 9 o'clock.
What is this? That's only 8.
You just end up going and jerking off instead.
I'll jerk off right- yeah.
Squeeze that off.
I'll
If you
jerk
guys
off right
got
now.
some more to talk about.
We could keep
Fucking-
talking about it, but like I don't need to.
Yeah.
Everything's down. It's like, yo, yeah, everything's down.
That's even news
Yeah.
to me, and I'm completely on the outside.
Yeah, everything's
I would do
been
that.
down.
The past
Everything's
4
been
different.
down.
Oh wow, we're talking about stocks on the pod. Yeah, we fucking are.
Oh yeah, I already know.
Fuck off.
That's why
I mean,
left.
like, look
Yeah.
at the fucking shit on the walls.
The past 5 different 20% plus downfalls in the market have been in October.
Yes, 20%.
So we're gonna see something here.
Dude, I mean,
It's gonna get interesting. This month is gonna be wild.
It's
It's
the
either gonna
dude, it's literally
the
midterms.
season.
Midterms
exactly.
are coming up.
Yeah, that's
it's
the thing.
gonna.
Yep.
I don't like.
it's either gonna rally because of it or get
It-
absolutely
well, no, that's- I think it's gonna do
demolished because
both.
of it. Yeah, you think it just
I think
moves
it's gonna
sideways?
rally, go like up
Blue
a
chips,
little bit.
Blue chips or small caps all together, or
No, not small caps. I'm talking
Really?
like S&P
Really?
and like blue chips.
small
my
caps
penis, is
saw a
what that
little
means.
upward trend today. Small caps were out here fucking
Dude, I haven't
cooking
been-
10.
It
Small
doesn't
caps, you
surprise
guys-
me.
you
I
guys
don't.
have nothing but big caps.
I don't
Big
look at small
big cap
caps anymore.
stocks would be like Apple,
Dude,
Microsoft.
I literally-
lies, you know.
I literally never cap one. 2,
Capless.
course.
I don't have any more money in my Robinhood. or Webull. I'm completely. The only thing I have in traditional markets right now is my Roth.
Stock market's dead. Invest in silver.
But see, that's
Silver-
the best
I mean,
time
I
to
called
buy
it last
though,
week.
is when it is dead. Because low
Yeah,
key,
right now is
low key, high key, depending on what the market does in the following month and a half. If you have like $1,000 savings, you would be fucking stupid to not put it in stocks if we start to see a rally.
Are you gonna say NFA right now?
NFA.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No fucking.
This is
ass.
non-financial advice,
It's
guys.
not.
No
it's not.
fucking.
We're
ass
just
on this
talking right now.
podcast.
We are just talking.
But straight up, no cap.
I
on a
do
stack.
agree.
No.
I think.
It's like
You feel
right
like you
now,
agree.
Yeah.
like no cap on a stack.
Buy it all. Buy the blood.
Hypothetically, theoretically, quadramatically speaking,
Quadramatically.
within the next 2 weeks is definitely like the tipping point.
Buy the
Like
blood.
it's either gonna keep going down or it's gonna start to climb like a motherfucker.
So in my terms, like are you looking at like where are we at? Like 3,800 S&P? Where are we at?
I think
my
so.
penis?
I think the last close that I checked, yeah, it was like 38.50.
Okay, so I don't know what all that means, to be honest with you. I'm like looking at it in terms of like what is Bitcoin doing, and
I
if
can tell you that
S&P
is
falls to
down
32,
22%.
if S&P falls more down to 32 to like 30, Bitcoin definitely going to 10, and that's when it's
sure.
like that's the next. Is that the next leg down in terms of the S&P is like 32 to 30?
Good point.
I don't know. I'm
Fixing
actually
to find out exactly though. That's what I'm saying though. Like it's in the
Based-
next 2 weeks we're gonna get
based
those
on
flags.
past chart on the S&P, is that like resistance and
We
support
might
levels?
actually kill Shorty out of boredom, but I think it's definitely a floor resistance that if we see is broken, we will see a crash.
25?
That's
my floor.
without like we're looking at 22s type
Okay.
of shit.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
it could get bad.
So we're talking like 8K Bitcoin.
Yeah,
That'd
honestly,
be beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd buy a whole
Like,
one.
Honestly, we could see sub 8-9 Bitcoin.
That'd be
No cap.
sick. I would
Yeah.
literally buy a whole Bitcoin.
for sure.
Like, dude.
And it could bounce back very easily. Bro, Trump get up fucking orange face, get up in that office.
Yeah.
You want to talk about
mean-
some goddamn rallies.
Yeah,
boy.
dude. Get some Republican conservatives in the fucking office. Get some nice laws going. Get some lower gas prices.
Of
More
course.
people want to
Yeah.
spend some money.
Facts.
It's wild how like the amount of lobbyists and economic just firm hold that Republicans have, they fully take advantage of the use when a Democrat is in office.
Oh yeah.
Like it's so obvious to
They
see
destroy
how much
it.
of the Federal Reserve
Sell-offs.
just favors on side of fucking the economy because they know they'll make money off of it.
But that's actually how they have to, like, in terms of like the left versus the right, and like
oh
what
yeah,
they're
they have to. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know what you mean.
that's what
Yeah,
they're, like,
Yeah,
honestly,
how
it's the
the
game.
system
That's
goes.
it's the
Yeah.
game that they're playing.
yeah. So you
But
kinda
if
have
we
to play
can figure out
alongside
the
of it.
game, like we can beat it maybe.
Without a doubt.
Emphasis on the gay.
Yeah,
Game-
no M in that.
game.
That's fucking gay as shit. Fuck all that
Game.
talk, dude. Dude, can I say this? We're
Please.
like an hour at least in, and like I haven't heard a bluster stress yet. Shorty, rip it.
Hey,
waiting for
you
that,
wish
man.
we were an hour in because we're an hour and 40 in.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I said
yeah.
at least.
We're cooking.
That's like
Yeah.
Bree saying late 2000s, early 290s.
Yeah, you shot a wide window.
Yeah,
Same thing.
I
All
fucked
right.
it up, but you
Let's
know
rip
what
it
I
up.
meant.
Brady been talking. Let me stop you from jerking your fucking imaginary dick,
not
you
imaginary.
tall
Yeah.
have one.
fucker.
Yeah, because you don't have one.
Blessed distressed.
Dude,
you
I had a
little
good-
fucking polar bear fucking sweater wearing ass.
Speaking of polar,
You're
I had a
welcome.
crazy ass week because of this broad, but nonetheless. Nonetheless.
Oh, you mean bipolar? Are you
Yeah.
bipolar, Bree?
No, she's not diagnosed.
I don't think you're bipolar.
But
I think you're pretty cool.
it's been a mess in the household. But
Are you
nonetheless,
bi
Hey,
though?
bro, don't let
she
Shorty be
is.
that guy.
She's gayer than me, dude.
He's a
And
fuck.
That's
hard to do.
hard to do.
I think you're pretty sick, Bree. Shorty's a
Oh, I
fuck.
don't even know what's happening right now. There's so much going on.
Nonetheless,
There's just so many words going
There's
on.
too many
at
noises.
One
The
time.
clothes are touching me right now.
Yeah. I would
I
just didn't hear
feel
words.
blessed by this past week
Really?
because I've just been taking care of my mental health, doing what I need to do. I've been in touch with my emotions, been creating a little bit of art, singing a lot. My voice been sounding good, motherfucking eating good. working out good.
Jewish accent.
I've been really in touch with my Hebrew roots.
been so long.
Oh, I haven't seen you in so long.
so long, Joseph.
That's
Oh my
racist,
God.
dude. We're gonna get Kanye canceled.
You think so?
Kanye-canceled, yes.
Yeah,
we will
speaking
be.
of
We
Kanye,
have
what
a
a
friend
fuck.
whose mom might cancel us.
I don't give a fuck about that bitch, bro. She can suck my dick.
Oh,
Yo,
you heard it here
You come
first,
suck
ladies
my
and gentlemen.
I don't give a shit. You're not my mom. You can't tell me what to do. You might be somebody else's mom that's my friend, and I might respect you on a personal level, but suck my dick.
Okay,
I've been blessed, bro. Life's been good.
that's good to hear. I'm actually glad to hear that. I mean,
good.
I can't recall the last time you had a full blown bless.
Honestly, yeah,
you've been
just a
fucking
straight bless.
sitting on fences this whole bit.
Yeah,
like
man.
hell
my
yeah.
It's been going on for fucking 2 months.
My life is
You've
chaos,
been on the
man.
fence the whole time, man.
My life be like, ooh, ah. All right, let's cut it for the
That's a
copyright.
God song. Did you know that?
I mean, might as well be. Everything's God. in
It
the
took
end,
me
'cause
up
everything-
until like a year or two to realize that song's literally like Christian rap.
My life be like Jesus.
Yeah. Like
Jesus.
the bars in between of the chorus are just, yeah, it's all about how God has been blessing them.
That's
Who
sick.
sings that?
Hell yeah. Get
I
blessed
don't
up.
know. I know the
Coldplay?
song's literally called
Yeah.
Ooh Ah, but I don't know.
I
who
think
the
it's
fuck sings it.
Lecrae.
Sure.
Who's the guy that sings "Let Me Blow Your Whistle, Baby"?
That's
Whistle,
Flo
Flo
Rida.
Rida.
See, I thought he did both of those.
No.
No.
Why does he sound like the same guy?
I mean, Flo Rida has like many songs that sound like that, and that was because he was not talented.
That's fair. My life
It
be
was-
like.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing that we talked about, like with Drake
It's
and
by
like
the Grits.
Lil
Ew.
Baby. It's like all those motherfuckers like just sound the same, but that's
Yeah.
what sells, and that's why they keep sounding the same. But like that's what Flo Rida did
I don't know,
too.
man. Just
Pitbull
keep it going.
same. Pitbull same for sure.
Yeah. I got a Glock on the side and I'm rolling.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I got some money that I'm always be holding.
Is that Nelly?
I'm gonna be famous when I get older.
Is that
No,
Lil
that's my
Wayne?
little baby.
Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about
I'll
Lil
be
Baby.
famous when
All
I
I
get
know
older.
is he just dropped an album that was 23 songs, and he made 23 songs that sound the same.
Yeah, that sounds like Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Sounds like the modern day rap industry.
Yeah, definitely rap is garbage. I don't know why you're trying to be a rapper. It's kind of weird.
It's just what I feel like I'm good at. And I also like just singing, so I'm like a melodic rapper.
Yeah, maybe be like more than a rapper then.
Yeah, I see that for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
just in the first like
Rapper
2
Pop
seconds.
Dom.
of
so you always
looking at
funk
the lyrics,
there.
it's tough out here.
What is it?
In this world of sin, close to thin, defend. So to God I send words to help to win.
I mean, that's what I'd be doing too.
That's like the corniest fucking rhymes
In
too.
times like these that make me say, Lord, if you see me, please come my way.
I'm done.
Wait, how's it go? It
Leaving breadcrumbs for when I stray.
says, Lord,
rely
if you see
on
me, please come my
sacrifice."
way. Leaving breadcrumbs for when I stray. That's how he says it.
Yeah.
God, man.
Leaving
Rely on
breadcrumbs
sacrifice
from
and
when I
price to
stray.
pay.
Rely on sacrifice and the price to
It
pay.
literally
I'd be
sounds
like-
like a freaking youth group chant.
It does.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. When you listen to it all the way through, you're like, "Whoa, bro! This is a song I'd listen to in youth group."
It was
dog.
written by a gay 25-year-old that never dated a girl.
without a
and
doubt. Yeah.
Is still.
He reads a Bible more time per minute than what his dick's been getting sucked. You know.
Yeah, dude.
It's tough.
He can recite psalms, but he can't tell you one DM he's ever gotten from a bitch.
Exactly. He can recite psalms, but he ain't never felt them palms.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, on his cock.
Palms on his penis. Yes.
Exactly.
Palms around his penis.
So HJs,
Sweaty palms.
RJs, or BJs?
Already did it. I already asked fucking Twitter too.
Yeah.
Like,
What'd they say?
we got
Did you do a poll,
two
or
responses.
did you ask
No,
them?
dude. Okay. Thing is, polls
Are they whack on Twitter? Really?
are fucking like. I swear to God, I think that polls like
They
kill
flop?
your fucking algorithm.
Ah.
Like if you do a poll, then it's like, oh yeah, fuck you. I don't know.
I was about to be upset that I don't get on Twitter enough to vote in this poll.
No.
Because for a second I was like, damn, he put a RJ, BJ, or HJ poll
I
up.
put
and
it
then
up
vote
on
it?
Saturday. I got a couple responses, and both were like, "Whoa,
Dude, BJ's
hard
definitely
decision." Yeah, but it's like, yeah,
No cap,
right?
yeah,
Like,
without
that's
a
why
doubt.
I'm like,
Come
yo,
on,
the people
yeah.
that responded, I think were just throwing me a bone, maybe. But like, literally, it's like easy. Like BJ number one,
Yeah.
like
Easy.
it's number 2 and 3 that's really tough because it's
Yeah.
like, do you like your asshole licked or no?
Yeah,
That's-
that's really
that's
the
the
whole
actual
conversation. Exactly.
Yeah.
You like your asshole licked or your fucking yank wink?
Dude, I think
your wank yank.
I like
yanked,
neither,
yanked,
to be
right?
honest. I would, but like, so which was worse? I think like a shitty hand job probably gonna be worse than an RJ. To be honest,
I disagree, dude. I think a shitty hand job is atrocious. I'll give you that. But like an RJ, my B is ticklish. So I'm not trying to get tickled. I've never had a tickling hand job in my life.
What if you were like, okay. Are we talking straight like RJ where they're like grabbing your cheeks? Because that feels weird. Or are we talking like an RJ that's like a reach around?
I
feel like you'd have to get both. Yeah,
I
feel like you couldn't get just the RJ.
Crazy.
This is the normal way to do it. This is how men do it.
That's crazy.
No, it's not.
No. What's worse?
Dudes
What's
be
worse?
standing up.
What's worse? This
You stand up.
or this?
Neither. You stand up.
Which one's worse?
You stand up.
Let's take a poll on Twitter.
I think the
Stand
first
up.
one's worse.
Stand
Are you
up.
serious?
Stand
No,
up.
'cause, like,
Stand
this,
up.
This she's just sucking you,
Stand up. Stand up.
and then it's just a leg lift. It's like
Dude, that's
can't see
so
my butthole.
demasculizing.
Can't see my butthole.
Demasculating.
Can't
Sorry.
see my butthole.
Demasculizing. That was crazy word. Yeah, no, that was definitely some gay shit. I'm saying like
Bro,
if
it's
you're
a girl
getting
eating my ass.
if
In the
a-
hypothetical, it's a fucking girl.
no, if a girl is eating your ass, you're standing up and she is like going down into your butt.
No, dude. If a girl's eating your ass, you're like this, and she's like stroking you downward.
You
At
think
the
that's
same
the
time
only
as
way?
eating your ass.
You think?
That's the only
What?
way to
Okay,
get your
that's
ass
not
eaten,
a
bro.
reach around.
Ah,
A
you guys
reach
have not
around.
seen that much porn, bro. You guys are trying to talk to me like you can have an opinion on this shit. You literally don't know what you're fucking talking about.
I mean, yeah, maybe. You know?
I haven't seen enough RJ porn.
Dude,
You're
yeah,
right.
you haven't seen a man get his ass eaten now. How are you guys even talking about this?
I'm talking about how I would get my ass eaten, and that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know?
You think the
So-
position of how you're getting your ass eaten would affect it enough to like
Yes.
determine if you liked it or not?
I'm not like bending over like I'm getting doggy style hit on.
I would never
No,
let that
I wouldn't
happen.
do that. But
so
I
you
would
wouldn't
stand
just like
up.
stand in the middle of your room and bend over and have her like.
No, but
eat
I
the
would
ass
stand
and
up
jerk you off?
straight and scroll Twitter while she eats my butt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bree, if you were to eat an ass, what is the position you would prefer so that your man is not demasculinized?
Would you rather him on his back or standing? Is really the question. TBH, because that's the two options you gave us.
No. The option is also standing. Like that's also an option.
But that was
It's-
the
no,
one of
it's
two
standing-
options.
no.
that was one of them.
You have to think about my standing versus his standing. His standing is just like fucking standing bent over. My standing is straight up.
Have you ever like?
I'm looking at
have
the
you ever
door.
tried
Who's
to-
walking in?
Have you ever tried to eat anything standing up? The only thing you can do standing up is
Cereal.
suck dick. You have to like literally, because your cheeks are literally.
You can.
How are you
this
sucking
way.
dick standing up? What?
No, you're getting your dick sucked
Are
standing
you
up. You fucking
9
psychopath.
foot?
Like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
What do you mean?
Jesus Christ, man. But what I'm saying is, you have to spread your cheeks. The two ways I presented you, fuck faces, is the way
Yeah,
that your
so
cheeks
like
are spread.
right hand on my phone, scrolling Twitter,
Yes.
left hand on my cheek, right? Her right hand, oh no, maybe left
So
hand
you
on
think
Twitter.
you think
No,
it's
no, no,
more
no.
demasculinizing?
Left hand on Twitter.
Demasculinizing to spread your ass open? That's some bitch shit.
No, that's
That's some bitch shit.
that's
right
how
there.
no, because that's how you get in deep.
Hold on.
I need her to
spreading
get
your
in deep.
ass cheeks versus bent
I'm-
over in front of a bitch.
Dude. No,
Definitely spreading the
That's-
cheeks.
My whole
is more
point is that
masculine.
this is the man.
More masculine.
This is my whole point. Is that this is the masculine one? Because it's like, yeah, bitch, you like that ass?
It's not.
No,
You like?
it's
eating
not
that ass?
though, dude. It's
Yes,
not.
this is the
You
man's
think
position.
Dan is on your side,
Yeah,
but he's
bitch, you
actually
like
on my
that?
side.
You can suck my dick and eat my ass at the same time.
That
with this
doesn't work
position.
like-
you
you
can't
do-
suck my dick and eat my ass in other positions. This is the one that men
Do
do.
you think you can suck a dick and eat an ass at the same time?
No, but you can. All right.
It's called a reach around, dude. It's a reach around. It's not a fucking reach up in front of me. It's a reach
I'm
around.
legitimately getting pissed off. I don't know if we can
Stand
talk about
up.
this anymore.
Stand up. Look that way. This way. Boom. Eating butt. Reach around.
That's fair. Okay.
That's what a reach around is.
Okay. I get it. I'm wrong. Okay. Is that what you want? Is that what you want to hear?
Yeah.
Fuck you. dude.
Yeah. That's the way a man gets his ass. Dude, you don't eat. Dude, no. I'm not bending over. I'm not pulling my legs up. I'm fucking standing up and being like, you get on your knees, eat my butt.
You're not bending it like a little bit.
Maybe like a little
If
bit.
you're standing straight
Are you
up.
leaning?
If you stand up,
You know,
you
you
get the
like
butthole.
pop some hip a little bit, you know, like
You have to be as least clenched as you can. You have to go forward. You can't go back.
Maybe like
Because you're right. The dick forward is the masculine position.
yeah.
Like
But
this
you're
is
clenching
the
your
most masculine
cheeks
way.
now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is-
Clenching
but
the
that's when
cheeks.
it's like you straight up. You're just like casual. I'm just on Twitter. I'm making
Like, lean
tweets.
forward a little
Ew,
bit.
I
she's
don't like
in
that
the
down.
And she's reaching. Like that's a reach around, right? Like I'm
fair.
not wrong, right?
Oh,
I'm right,
That was
right?
great.
I think we all have brought up some really fair, good points.
I
today.
agree. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that like
None of
there's
us
not a
are right.
time for it.
None of us are wrong.
It's a preference.
It's a preference. It's a spectrum.
It is a spectrum. I'm not gonna lie. I had a dream last night that I like for the
Somebody's
first
in your
time
ass?
nutted in my mouth.
In your own mouth.
Yeah.
Your own nut into your own mouth.
Damn, I wonder.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if I've ever had that one.
Like, did
It was
you reach
weird.
it by the sheer, like, fucking PSI coming out straight to the mouth? Or are we talking...
It was like a weird, like a upside down thing where like I had my like
course.
dick hovering over my mouth,
Yeah.
and then it just like when it happened,
Yo,
Did your head hurt?
my head
Because
hurt.
you're upside down.
No, I will maybe a little bit. Maybe like I had some blood rush in my head. It was like pulsating a bit.
Ow.
dude, I'm capping. I did have a dream where it came in my own mouth.
Whoa.
What was the
When?
texture? What was the
enjoy it,
texture?
though.
It was like this. I was like jerking off like this in
You
my
went
dream,
up.
and it just went in my mouth.
That probably was real life. That was not a dream.
No, that
sweetheart.
was not. It was a dream.
It's probably on the
Okay?
couch. Probably on the couch, like listen to a
No.
podcast with a dog next to you. Like, get out, get away, Hazel, go away, Atlas. Like, push that.
Oh my
fuck outta here.
God.
Don't lick it.
Imagine you jizzed
Oh,
on a
no.
dog on accident.
Okay, I already told you
Just
my
on a dog
I
on
told you
accident?
my dogs
Or on
literally
purpose.
try to eat his nut rags. They would not mind. They eat his nut rags.
One time I did.
They smell the protein.
I got some nut in one of Bree's slippers, not those ones, but and then we went to shower afterwards, and her dog was definitely
Was it
scoping.
Hazel or Atlas? It was
It
Atlas.
was Atlas. yeah.
Licking slipper.
He was cleaning
Why I
that
said get the
slipper
slipper if they're gonna eat it.
up. Yeah.
That's fucking sick. Honestly.
They like it, dude. They like everything.
They do.
I mean,
They
why
like your
wouldn't you?
nut, is what you're
They
saying to me
love
right
it.
now?
It's
I had
just
a-
anything flavored that isn't dog food. They're excited.
I had a
about it.
dream that I got
sure.
kidnapped, and the kidnapper was like, "You have to lose weight by this date, and it's 3 days away." And I was more offended that he
like-
said I had to lose weight than I was getting kidnapped.
It's like biggest.
I was
Damn.
like, "Damn, I'm fucking fat."
That's
My kidnapper
tragic.
just called me fat. He's like, "You have to lose weight by the 10th," and I was like, "Damn, but it's already like."
Your kidnapper saying you need to lose weight.
Yeah, and I was like, "Damn."
We'll be back
I'm-
next week. Work on
He's like, "You need to
this.
lose weight by this day." I was like, "Damn, what the fuck?
Holy
I'm fat."
fuck.
Damn, that's actually a harsh ass dream.
Yeah, I was like, he said that you
Yeah,
lose weight, and
that's
I
brutal.
did this in my dream. I was like,
You know a kidnapper's not gonna lie to you about your weight.
yeah, he's like,
Yeah,
he's
kidnappers
like, you
gonna
need
be
to
like
lose
a
10 pounds
child.
by this date, and
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I'm fat.
Damn.
All about the truth. They're
Yeah.
they're just speaking the truth.
Kidnappers aren't big liars, I don't think.
No.
Probably not.
I
I
mean,
mean,
they just tell you what
lie
they
for
want.
a little bit. Yeah, they lie for a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit,
true.
and once they got you, why are they lying?
no, they're like,
For
I'm
who?
gonna let you go. I'm like, just kidding, you're never leaving.
Or think about any villain in any movie. Like as soon as they get you captured and they're about to kill you, whole plan starts spilling out. They're like,
Yeah.
I
Because well, they have
actually
to
brought
tell
you.
somebody.
I plan to destroy the world.
That shit always pissed me off as a kid.
I hate that too. It's
be
like just
honest.
kill him, bro.
Yeah.
Or you're a bad
That's
guy.
that
Fucking
dude. That
kill him.
loops back to like when a guy has like a shit life, and then you have to like describe that you had a shit life, like Bobby Logic. It's like, dude, shut up.
Yeah.
We get it. Like
Yeah.
you had a bad life, you did well for yourself, and now you're like describing. It's like a guy
you're
with
a
a
bold white
master.
man. That's
It's like
fine.
it's like an evil villain with a master plan to like destroy the world. And he's like devises this whole plan, does
Dude,
it.
I follow his ex-wife on Instagram, and it's hilarious to see her just like live out her dreams off of a divorce.
Oh yeah.
It's honestly amazing.
That's great.
She get
Like,
money.
good
She's
for
just
her,
like-
man.
She's just like
Good
on
for
a
her.
yacht.
One of
in
the best
Greece
traders out there.
in fucking October, just like chilling. Doesn't have to work. Doesn't
mean,
have
dude,
to. Like,
she
just
bought
cut a
stock in there
divorce
really
that-
early, and
yeah.
she fucking sold out.
Yep, quite
Fuck
literally.
it.
Yeah, and
Believe
now
that.
it's funny because
With her mouth.
I really want to know the like just fucking typical parasocial relationships, but just I want to know what happened because it was literally I used to be a heavy Logic follower just because he popped off.
You were white, and you're like, I'm
Yeah.
not white. I don't feel white.
Yeah.
He says he's
Like,
black.
I feel whatever color he is.
Well, no,
I think I
so
talked about this the other day. Dan loves corny white guy rap.
so
I
no
do
no no.
too.
So
I do
here's the
too.
thing: he popped
Hoodie
off.
Allen,
off
Oh, I love Hoodie
Air.
Allen.
yeah, Hoodie Allen for sure. Yeah.
Do you like Air?
Yeah.
Do a
I
float
used to.
I told you.
I
boat?
used to. Yeah. I used to.
Sipping on a Selco.
Yeah. Yeah, what is that? Floats My Boat or whatever. That song
Yeah.
slapped back in the day.
Yeah, it is. It's a good summertime jam
Yeah.
for sure.
It is a good get
gay, but it's
fucking
good.
high
But
in your
Logic's
parents-
first song popped off
you
off
know.
of FaZe Clan. If you know those motherfuckers,
No,
Game of Boys.
I don't know who
Yeah,
that is.
you do. Yeah,
He's lying, isn't he?
He knows now.
I
Yeah,
think
he knows.
everybody knows who the
Yeah.
fuck, like, at least the
They're public
name
now.
phase is.
I wonder how
They're
their
a
fucking
clout
stock's
gang.
doing. Yeah, but they used to make this thing called.
Is their
Ill.
ticker phase? That'd be
It's
sick.
FAZE. Yeah,
It is.
It's phase.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
But they had this thing called ill cams back in the day where they did trick shots on Modern Warfare 2, the Call of Duty, where they'd spin in circles and shoot bullets at people. But
Dude, freaking 1v1 me on Rust.
yeah, exactly.
Pussy.
Literally the type of shit they were on. But they did like a crazy big montage for like their fucking 30th or like 40th ill cams episode. And they had a Logic song on there before he even ever did a show. Like it was just
That's
like
tight.
an unreleased Logic song that they used for the Call of Duty montage. It was like,
He was just
whoa,
like, yo,
like,
guys, I love your fucking videos.
yeah,
Here's a song.
literally, yeah, quite literally.
I'm ripping up the game. I'm doing
Yeah.
the best. And
But then like it slapped really hard, and I was like, yo, this guy's fucking sick. And
Yeah.
like he fucking sent a private rap song just for this Call of Duty montage that I'm
He's got his
watching.
priorities straight.
Yeah, dude, I love this dude.
Is that 13-year-old Dan? That's how
Yeah,
we talk. He
that's
said,
me.
"Oh
That's
my
how I
God,
was.
I
Oh
That's,
my
I feel like
goodness.
that's like not necessarily how you speak, but I feel like that is how you were thinking.
It's definitely the thought
That's what
process.
you're thinking.
This guy is so cool.
When you do that, it reminds me of 8 Crazy Nights. That the old
yeah.
bald
Yeah.
man.
oh, I know.
Yeah, yes. When you do that to me on the phone, that's who you remind me. I was like, Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
Adam
yeah.
Sandler.
It does sound like an Adam Sandler bit. Dude, Bree talks about you doing that, like,
Yeah,
what,
the
retard voice
the
or
first
whatever the
no,
fuck
the
it is,
first few
'cause
times
I
you
do
the
it
first
often.
time the
You
first
don't
few times you
even
did
realize
it,
probably
yeah,
how
the
much
first
you
few
do
times you
it.
did it, I was like, does he talk like that? I was like, nah, he's just kidding. I was like, he might actually talk like that.
That's like
Yeah.
Dan's
That's funny.
part. That's like your like introduction or way of like into the mocking bit.
For sure.
That is the way you mock.
Yeah. I start with
oh, dude,
yeah,
it's so
super
cool.
autistic.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, it's definitely.
It's gonna be more Jewish after today.
It probably will be.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
I mean,
I've
hopefully.
been going heavy. In
What
the
do we
Jewish
guys
voice.
like? What do we think about Kanye's like saying he's like down for the anti-Semites?
I gave Dan a whole. Oh, I didn't. I only saw like one tweet about like.
He
DEF
just
CON
did a whole
3.
podcast about it.
Oh,
He just
really?
did a whole podcast tapping into what he was talking
Was
about.
it with that
and
white
how-
man?
I need
don't
to
know
see
who
it.
was.
No, it was actually with 2 African Americans. I don't know. The
They're
podcast
probably
is
black
called like
Zionists or
it-
Black Israelites.
it's called like Champagne Champs or something. I
I
don't
heard
know
about that
much
shit.
about the
I don't know
podcast.
that.
I mean, he's been on there
But-
many times. Like a lot of people have
Yeah.
been on there.
But it was wild to watch the 2 African Americans try to give him any out possible. Just like
Oh,
they
yeah,
were
man.
they were just scratching for anything to just like, yo, just say the right thing.
But,
So
like,
that you
he's
can
never
get
been
black
known to
people
do
on
that.
your side.
no, that's
again.
not.
like
that's
just
not Kanye's thing, man. He's
Yeah.
like
he literally
he's-
doesn't want the
He's
black
literally
people.
bipolar. The way he
Oh, yeah.
rants, the way he rants is the mind of a madman.
it's wild.
You
It's
can piece it together.
the
It's
most
possible to piece together.
fascinating hour and a half I've watched in a while.
I need
of
to watch it,
content.
man.
Did you
Just-
watch Rogan's?
I watched
With
that shit.
Kanye?
loved
I
it,
didn't
honestly.
actually.
You should
I didn't
fucking
know.
watch that.
Really?
I liked
He,
it.
dude, like to this day, yeah, same. To this day, the one thing that he said that is like very like prolific to me
He kissed his
is
sister.
that fuck no, but that was like a good bit he did. Or that was like a good for a clip, but like. He said that when he speaks like a symphony because he's like here, he's there, he's everywhere, but everything connects. And so he's always making a point,
Yeah.
but he's like using these weird metaphors.
It's
and
just
weird
whether you
life
receive
examples.
it correctly at the time.
Yeah, it's like
type of
this
thing.
example of like, or this thing that happened to him in life is like the violins to the point
Yeah,
that
so-
is driving home this theoretical that he came up, which is the fucking bass. Yeah.
Can I make a point on this?
Please.
When people talk, like you can look at things in different scopes. So you can look at things in the semantics and the regular organized structure that we were
word of the
talking
day.
presents as intelligence. Like you can look at things in this organized way that we have set up, or you can like kind of like even making an estimation. You can look at things kind of more broad and take
Yeah.
information and loosely hold on to information that will apply later. And that's like my dad's bipolar. And when he's not on his meds, that's how he talks. That motherfucker's all over the place. And like you can follow it and like you can piece it together and he'll help you piece it together. like so that you understand. And like,
But it's an incomplete thought until you follow up on it. Basically.
exactly, it takes a long time, and it's like 10 thoughts in one. It's kind of the way you talk to sometimes.
I
I think
that's-
you've been getting better at it, but that's how you talk.
I
too.
think that's
I've
why
said
he went
for
on that
years-
podcast too.
Yeah.
Like he went on that
needs
podcast
long
just so
form.
he could like get to the point of what
Yeah.
his anti-Semitic speech was, because he was getting into heavy on how like black music producers and all that like they're completely enslaved by the Jewish music production and Jewish managers and
there's
Jewish attorneys.
Arguable validity to
Yeah.
that. Like, there's like you can argue that. You can't argue like Jews should die, which isn't like what he's saying. He's saying things that can't be summed up in a tweet.
He's
Yeah.
fucking saying nuance, bro.
Basically,
Like,
what happened
and-
was
and
It
to
takes
your
a long, it's a
point,
long conversation.
Kanye probably got
Yeah.
fucked over by a Jewish manager, and now he's just taking his revenge.
That is
Like
probably
now
it.
he's just
Yeah,
full
potentially.
board
He's-
on
He's probably expressing some personal resentment. I mean, there's a
that's
chance in
mostly what I think. I would say most people though.
But I mean, it's happened
typically.
historically. It has happened. Like NWA, that's like their whole thing is that they were getting fucked by some like old Jew the whole time. Like that's like, I mean, not to say like on Kanye's side because I have no idea what the fuck he said, but just saying like
Yeah.
people in the industry, it's wrong to like throw them in the same like.
Oh, yeah.
Like to group them up religiously, that's weird to do. Like maybe
Yeah.
say I hate producers.
Yeah.
Like that seems more fair.
It's
People
like
with
we
all the
just talked
money.
about with Alex Jones.
I think that's what he's saying though. It's the people with all the money, but that's also just like
It's a bad way of saying that.
yeah. But
It's how they do it. Like when you got big money, you do things to make it into more money.
yeah.
Like that's just how it
Otherwise,
goes.
you want
Yeah.
the person with more money.
Like it's not like somebody's out there like we're gonna fuck Kanye over. Watch this. It's just like a
Yeah.
group of people with millions of dollars that see an
I would say
opportunity to
probably not against that though. Honestly, at the point Kanye's at now, I would say that
You
there's
think
like
they're
a high
going for something to
likelihood
fuck him over?
of they're like, yeah, let's fuck Kanye specifically
Yeah.
because of Kanye being Kanye.
Yeah, with how high he is and like the social fucking pop culture,
Clout.
I could definitely
Yeah.
see it now. Yeah,
But no, back in the day, certainly not. It was
Yeah.
just like
It's
when
just
the
a
thing, whatever
capitalistic
we're speaking
standpoint.
of happened,
yeah.
actually happened. Like, no, it probably wasn't because they were out to get Kanye.
Yeah, they just see a vessel to turn $1 million into 30. Like,
Yeah.
that's really all it turns into. That's the same thing. Me and Shorty were talking about the other day about how the Alex Jones thing and how he
You
just
saw
got
that, right?
fined
What?
$965 million.
Yeah, you saw that?
no.
And he has to pay $1 billion in damages because of what Alex Jones in 2013-14
That's
said
fucking
that-
crazy.
said that Sandy Hook was like a
Yeah.
false flag or like
Yeah.
there was crisis actors
That
and
all the parents were crisis actors and their
Yeah.
kids weren't actually real and they were hired to
I
just
know,
say their
I've
kids
heard that
died
bit.
and-
right.
yeah.
But so he's ordered to pay $1 billion in damages.
960
just
defamation.
for that specifically, not everything else he's
Yeah.
done.
That's exactly
So-
it. It's like it's arbitrary as fuck.
We did the
What?
math, and it's equivalent to 19 of the 26 families pursuing charges on the exact same case of one family being awarded $49.5 million in favor of a defamation lawsuit that they
So
got
one
out.
family
So
won,
it's-
and now 19 others are like, wait, we
Exactly.
want 49 million.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. And that's what I told Shorty. I was like, it's not a court system saying, "Oh shit, we can fuck this guy over and just completely
It's
deplatform
people
him."
wanting money.
Exactly. It's a group of lawyers being like, "Holy shit, you just got $49.5 million."
Yeah, they were like
for
in those
that?"
people's mailboxes, like,
Exactly.
we can get you money.
Literally
I would-
exactly what I told
would
them. I was
argue,
like,
though-
every family was getting letters and emails
Yeah.
every day after that lawsuit.
you wanna
hit
file?
saying, like,
Do you wanna
yeah,
file?
Yeah, like, hey, do you want $30 million?
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm
I
gonna
could
take
get you
19, but-
Exactly.
I would
yeah.
argue that it's more so for the cultural pariah and the martyr because nobody's gonna see a goddamn dollar.
Oh, yes, they will.
So
Yes,
I
they
don't
will.
think so, dude.
They will
He's-
see all that money. They
No,
will see
he's
all that
claiming-
money. Yes, it will.
How do you know that?
Bonds.
Bonds?
That's how it works. Yes.
It's not coming from
yes,
him, bro. He's already claimed bro.
Alex Jones will have to go and take out bonds that he has to pay on, or he will go to jail. They will see.
I'm sure he's gonna go to.
He's just
jail.
gonna be in debt. the
No,
rest
no,
of
no.
his
He'll
life.
see.
that, maybe.
He'll see every the families will see every dollar of that money.
I mean,
Are you sure about that?
Oh, They'll
Here,
see.
mark his words.
They will see.
Yeah.
Mark Dan's words right now.
They will
What
see
episode is
enough
this?
to retire
Episode
them
15.
and themselves.
Yeah,
Please.
I
Episode
will
15.
agree that
They
they're
will
going
see
to
every
see
dollar.
enough to
Yes.
retire,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to say they're going to see 49 million. I'm also going to just like say that that's obvious because they're going to pay taxes.
They're
on
not
that.
going to see
There's,
$49
like-
million in just a check deposited
Yeah,
into their
no.
account, but they will see $49
They're
million.
going to see a life change.
Exactly.
Their,
yeah.
their life is
They'll-
going to change.
They'll
I
take.
don't know, dude. I'm gonna wait to see for this play out.
Oh no, they'll get money. They'll get fat checks.
How do
They
you
will
even
get
know
fat
that,
checks.
though?
Because
just
I
based
know how
based
yeah.
on like I personally have no idea. This is the first I'm hearing it. Based on the fact that one family has already gotten X amount, I know that most, if not all, of the families that have decided to follow through with it as well will also see a fat check.
Yeah,
whether it's the same
money, but
amount.
they're not getting that money from him.
That
that
exactly.
money-
Yeah,
that money
yeah,
might
yeah.
show up.
But they're
It's
still
not
getting
from
that
him.
money. They're
Yeah,
still getting
but
that
the
money.
but
without
the
a doubt.
money will be tied
Yeah.
back to like his responsibility to pay it off. But then when
It's
he's
never going to be paid off.
Yes,
So
but-
it's like,
Yeah.
so are
but
they going to
that's
come
debt.
collect
That's
that
what
money?
that's what U.S.
Are they going to come collect
money-
They don't
that
have to
money from
collect
based
it
off
from
of.
him because of bonds.
No, what I'm saying is, are they going to come collect that money from the people that it gets paid to when they realize, like, oh, this money isn't able to be paid. Somebody owes this $1 billion.
Yes.
Where are we going to get this $1 billion?
the taxpayers.
Yeah,
So the taxpayers are going to pay for
and
that.
Yes.
printing more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah. Through bonds.
but that's debt.
Yeah.
That's like literally
Really?
how
Yeah.
Where'd you hear
economics
this?
work.
You sound real confident. Where'd you hear this?
Because I'm 100% positive because that's how the
100%
judicial court
positive.
works.
Mark
I
his
mean,
words,
Yeah.
episode 15.
Look at bro.
That's
Like
how
you're like
debt
questioning me
works.
like I don't know, but that's how
That's
it
how
works.
debt works.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
no,
how
I'm
it works.
saying I don't know, so it's like it's
So,
quizzical to me that you seem so
when
confident.
you are now in debt, banks offer you bonds for a 10% incentive so that they can give that money and then accrue interest on it.
Right.
So they will see that money without a
Okay.
doubt. It's not like one flat rate of fucking $1 billion.
Yeah, I know that.
It's something where banks then give you an out where it's like, hey, you can pay 10% of this and we'll pay the rest of it and you only pay 10% for the rest of your life.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So it's like they will see that money. Now that it's been decided in court, it doesn't just disappear because Alex Jones doesn't want to pay for it. Like if he goes to
no,
jail,
I don't think he can pay for it.
Well,
I don't think
that's
that
the
he
thing.
will ever accrue that
yeah,
money.
but even if he goes to jail, they will still see
especially
that
being
money.
deplatformed.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like you took all his ways, you took all his livelihood fucking 2 years ago.
For real.
so-
That was the whole conversation too, was like that money will never be seen. But like we never got into that, it will be seen. Those families
we'll see,
will get that
man.
money.
Let's talk about it a little bit further down the road.
It's just like the dude we
Yeah,
worked
I
for
mean-
today. Like getting those millions of dollars off getting in a car accident.
That's a little bit different, though. Millions of dollars is different than a billion.
But I mean, like, it's a similar concept in the aspect of,
Yeah, I
like,
know
if
what
it
you
was
mean.
one person, that person's not paying that man millions of dollars
I'm
to
just saying-
get to, like, live his life retired.
Yeah,
I
it's
think that number is a little
insurance.
too high, bro. I don't think anybody's gonna meet you at $1 billion. I
Banks
think
don't
they're
give fuck, though. They're going to make that money regardless.
Yeah,
and the
man, we'll see,
government
I
will
guess.
pay them that bond yield if Alex Jones doesn't. If Alex Jones doesn't have the money to go around
AK,
for that,
they're gonna give them more dollars that they printed. For
exactly.
free.
What
Yep.
if he appeals that
It's
shit with
like
a new judge?
it's not.
It's still going to get paid while he's appealing it.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it's-
then once it's appealed, like it won't be paid off by then. Like that's the thing is it will never be paid off.
Well,
so,
yeah.
like, when will that line be? Like they'll probably be dead before that's
Yeah,
paid
well,
off.
that's just
Yeah.
the difference
So it's
between,
like, are
like,
they gonna see that money?
personal and, like, economic financials.
Like I know
Like,
what you're
it's,
saying.
you know.
On paper, that money will be distributed into
Yeah.
their account, but like numerically, it would have to be
He's
such a
never
high
gonna pay
sum.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
that's what
not.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're literally, it's all just like boo boo anyhow.
For
It's
sure.
like-
But that's literally all that the money in.
That's just
economics
American.
are.
Yeah,
It's all
economics.
debt. Everybody literally, it's all based off
Yeah.
of debt.
Yeah,
That's where
right.
banks make money. Is
We-
literally shit like that. Bond
Right.
yields and liens.
Because there's
and
enough
tax
people
payments.
that like take out enough debt on bad rates that they get fucked over. But
Exactly,
there's
yeah.
people that know how to play debt in a great way, and they end up making a lot of money. And banks, you know, they know how to play debt in a great way, and
Yeah.
they end up
Yeah.
making a lot of money.
That's what they've been built off of.
I loaned Dan $5,000 3 years ago, and I gave him an interest rate of 5%. So like the amount of money he owes me right now, I'm basically a millionaire.
He said the
I mean-
one thing that he knew was gonna piss me off because I don't want anybody money.
That and
I don't owe a
also
single
5%,
motherfucker money.
5%'s great.
$1 million.
5%'s great. I would take
fair. It's very
5%
fair.
loan.
Yeah, honestly,
Fuck.
5%. I probably would take that. Yeah,
Yeah. That's like what, $25? Like
it's not shit. Yeah.
It's not
Are you
shit.
like officially out of student loan debt too?
No, I applied for it.
Okay.
But
You
I
do
am
that.
waiting to get, and as soon as it gets fucking approved, I'm throwing
Then
out
yes,
down
you
payments on houses. Yeah, without a doubt.
Amazing.
But that needs to get approved.
I want to
first.
circle back, back to like the whole like
Jerkle crap.
people being like intelligent and being like this like
Presenting as intelligent.
presenting as intelligent versus the people that like fucking ramble but with like long points. Like, what is your take on somebody that is like, in my opinion, but also like this may be biased, right? But in my opinion, I believe the people that like tend to like ramble and make many points within 1 point have like a higher intelligence, whether they can communicate a point to like the
Right.
level that in which somebody that is a presentable intelligent person can. That's up for debate. But is that something like, is that a point that I'm making because I maybe see myself as that? Or
I would say so. I think that they're not like. I think that there may be correlation in some spots, but I don't think that it's like across the board in any way. Because I think that there are super smart people that can sum things up pretty quickly.
Definitely. I mean, I think intelligence. I think if you can sum something up quickly, that's like the ultimate mark of intelligence.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily like so 1-to-1. I think that there are people that are super smart. Like that, I actually don't think it's a factor because I think that there are people that are super smart that take a long ass time to sum it up just because of the like chaos of their brain per se. And then there are people who can say things like really, really quickly and make a sharp point.
Still be super profound.
And still be super profound. Yeah, and it's like no one is better than the other. It's just like this person has like a different grasp or this person has more of an attachment to like, you know, being specific. This person, like, which is me, I have an attachment to being specific and literal. Like some people have an attachment to being like ethereal and broad.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like
So
we're
it's
definitely the fucking plus and minus right there.
yeah, some people want to drop like big statements. Yeah, that's like you drop big ass statements and then like sit on that, and it's like no, like what the fuck, like that, because that's my brain and Dan's brain. Dan's brain's like no, like we can't sit on this. Like
For sure.
break it down.
For sure.
Some people want it broken down. Some people like that big shit, and like you know, no one way to do it.
There's
I don't
definitely
think
not.
it's-
I think okay, yeah, I agree. My question comes more so in a place of like, not saying I think I'm one of the smartest people, but I like. The question was, am I like attracted to those people? Do I see that? Do I personally see that as intelligence because I personally am that way? And I think the answer is yes.
Yeah,
what
in
you
part.
said, because my favorite like I guess musicians are the people I'm thinking of, but just people that like I'd say role models, people I look up to and like be like that
Admire.
person, yeah, people I admire. Like all those people that I'm thinking of now, like speak that way. Like Hendrix, John Mayer, Matthew Healy, 1975. Like
I think
those dudes speak like in that weird way. But to me, it's like they're so fucking clever. They're so smart. But to other person that's not like that, they might not see that as intelligence. They might see that as like somebody being crazy.
I'm speaking from like an outside perspective in that I do ramble and stuff like that, but I am also like pretty literal when I speak a lot of the time. But I am very attracted to that like broad profoundness because it is artistic.
Yeah,
like, what that is
I think it's artistic. Yeah,
because it's like it's up for interpretation. So it's like in the eye of the beholder. Like like when I go into super long depth on something, I'm not giving you the option of your own interpretation. I'm giving you my interpretation.
Yeah.
But when you give something broad, it's like, you know, you do the work.
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I think, but I like that. I mean, it's weird. It's like up to any other person.
It is
But
It is weird. I mean, people operate on the spectrum, but I've never even conceptualized that dichotomy, like of like, you know, being broad and being specific.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like people do fall somewhere in that spectrum.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, those are obviously, you know, the ends. There's a middle. There's a middle ground, certainly.
Interesting. Never even thought about that.
We're thinkers over here. We're fucking thought
We're
leaders.
philosophers, dude. We're two James Francos.
We are.
Except James Franco got Me Too'd, I'm pretty sure.
Did he?
Everybody did, bro. Who's your favorite? John Mayer? Me Too.
He
Who
did
else?
get Me Too.
Did he really?
No, it was. He just had like some. He had
I
some
just pulled that out of
scandal.
my ass.
He had some scandal stuff go down because he like just said some stuff in an interview that like sounded misogynistic. You know.
Hey man, don't pull shit from my interviews because I'll probably sound misogynistic here.
Yeah, right. But that's the thing. It's like if you're not. Yeah, I mean. Also, he owns up to his mistake, and he's like, yeah, I definitely was like in a place where I was saying things I shouldn't have said.
I think that's like early stage internet culture is not being able to accept people's apologies.
Definitely.
Because it's like, bro, it's been 10 years since the first cancellation. Or like 15 years since the first cancellation. Can we accept apologies? It's like, yeah, we can. Like Louis C.K., he's back. You know what I mean?
He is back. It's kind of, I mean, yeah, dude, it's like whatever. He fucking jerked off.
But it took a while. Like, that's the thing is, like, people weren't ready. We were like, no, this is a cancel. Like, our culture operates.
I mean, dude, there's still people like that, though.
There are, but like
still people that live by it that are like, no, we don't like these people still.
We were talking about something like that earlier, like some girl on TikTok wearing like some like Aztec pattern.
Oh
getting
yeah,
shit
she
on.
was wearing like this like a regular cute outfit, and people were like in the comments like she's cultural appropriating.
People
and I was
are,
I was like, what does she do? I was trying to read the comments. Someone said her bag, like the strap was like literally like this pattern.
Like
Yeah,
Aztec
and I was like, what does she do? Why is she
As she
racist? I really
sits
couldn't
here on
find
an
it.
Aztec Patagonia.
She's brown, bro. She can do whatever she wants. She's a POC.
Actually, it's not
Uncalled for.
Patagonia. It's from TJ Maxx. It's a
It's Wadagon.
massive,
Dude, I was trying.
massive outdoor. What?
Patagonia.
Yeah, I said Wadawonia just because it's not. It's like generic.
Oh.
It's like
Holy
it's
fuck,
like the
man.
Frosted Crisp version of Frosted Flakes.
Dude, yeah. That was, or the fucking
bag
Fruity Loops.
Sugary cornflake version of Patagonia.
Get
All
the
right, I get
plastic
it, I
bag
get
instead
it.
of the
No,
cardboard.
it's not shitting on you. That's the shit I buy too. What am I wearing? Fucking like and one wife beater right now.
And one. Damn, that's
Remember that
OG.
brand?
Yeah, that's fucking
The Walmart
shout
brand?
out.
Yeah,
Walmart.
brand.
Shit for
My
that
pants are
back
from
in the day.
Walmart. And my
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah.
Walmart
My
smack.
slippers.
I mean, we used to get Champion sweatshirts for $10
Their
at
stuff is
Walmart.
their stuff is so expensive. These pants they're like $12, but a lot of stuff that was like $40, and I was like, not Walmart.
That's so crazy. When I was a kid, I used to be embarrassed to be wearing Champion and Vans. Like you
Kanye
weren't-
made them cool.
He did, dude. You weren't cool unless you wore fucking Nike everything.
Dude,
That's true.
tall, like, okay. Were you guys like a fucking, like, wearing your, like, normal basketball socks or whatever?
I
Nikes,
didn't have
blacks or
basketball
whites?
That's what I'm saying, man. I
You're-
got bullied because I didn't have those elites.
My
Dude,
got
fuck
bullied
the
'cause I
elites.
came up
The elites
wearing
were
fucking-
clowns.
remember
I came up
two
wearing
pair
Dollar
of elite
General
socks.
fucking socks.
yeah, all I could
that's
afford
what
was the
my go-to.
Nike slides when I was like, what grade was that? Like 7th grade. I could only afford Nike slides.
I had fucking
That's it.
like some off-brand like sandals. I don't even know what they're called.
That's sick.
It was sad, bro. People made fun of you for that shit back then.
Yeah, I definitely made fun of you then.
Yeah, you would've- like that's the thing, dude. Me and you would not have been friends. Like if we were kids,
No.
you would have bullied me.
For honestly,
He was
though,
said for sure.
No, I
He's like,
probably
It's like, yeah, you're a
No.
fucking fag.
no. Honestly, though, like I wish you would have known me because that's like actually what everybody thinks when they like think of me or see me or like hear about me in the past. But I was like very much so not the bully at all. Like
good,
like
yeah.
I would like the same way I am now. I would make comments that's like mean as fuck, but it's like in a joking way.
That was me. That's why I didn't have
That-
any friends.
That's why you don't have
Yeah,
friends
but I was
now.
just good
Yeah.
at sports. That's literally why people put me in that category of being
Yeah.
like a bully. Like I played sports, and it was like, yo. But actually, for the most part, I was like shitty at sports until like high school came around.
Damn.
Maybe, but it was like, yeah,
With Uber-D.
it was literally just like it was literally based on in high school. It was if you were cool, it was you played sports, and from my perspective, you played sports, you were cool. If you played lacrosse, you were like kind of cool, but if you played football, you were cool.
Yeah.
But if you played like, fucking marching band, you're like, what are you? You
Yeah.
know. I mean, still though, they're kind of losers. But
Yeah, some of them are.
Honestly, if you can stand in a fucking parking lot for 7 hours.
you got
Oh
some-
yeah, I
you
heard
got
that
some
was the
nuts.
worst.
Fucking
I had a lot
square.
of friends in marching
My-
band.
I mean,
That was like their
used to
least
be-
favorite.
My brother used to be in marching band. He'd come back from school with his fucking soles melted on his shoes. He is kind of a dork. He's a dorky ass dude.
Yeah, but he's rich.
He is way richer than me, so
Yeah,
maybe
so
being
shut
a dork
up.
is kind of the way to go.
I mean, he just went and like sold his soul to the national
That's
government.
also
yeah,
true.
that's true. He
Yeah.
did become a fed.
He just sold 4 years to follow whatever the fuck.
Oh no, he's like 27. He's been doing it since he was 17,
Yeah.
so it's more than 4.
Hey, the longer you do it, the more money.
I'm an
you pull out.
ROTC.
That's his plan. Is the longest I can do
Yeah.
it. He hates it, but he's just counting on that.
If you
check,
can
bro.
stay in there until 36, 40,
You
you
just
retire.
retire.
all his kids are going to college. That's all.
Exactly.
I know, is
Yeah.
that my nieces and nephews are
Yep.
fine.
You get free college for your kids, and you get to retire at 40.
Yeah.
But you gotta listen to some dumb fuck tell you what to do for 20 years.
I'm
I mean,
retiring
that's,
next year.
I mean, for most people, that's what it always is. So what's really
Yeah,
different?
dude. What's the difference between a Wendy's manager and a
Yeah,
drill
right.
sergeant?
Yeah, just add 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Dude,
Well, I mean, some people are still going strong at Wendy's and they're fucking 35.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. We
But
talked
fucking
about that.
honestly though, like I'm not gonna shit talk because motherfucker, I need my 4 for 4.
yeah,
Straight
dude.
up,
Give me that
yeah.
biggie bag, bro.
I
Get
don't
there.
need you to fuck up my order, dog.
Yeah,
Easy.
I am
Like,
literally trying to go and order a burger with mustard only and get everything on it. That's what
Wow.
I want.
It's not hard.
Dude, can we circle back? I was having fun with this like reminiscent like childhood. Like you were a misunderstood youth, and
Yeah.
that people like put you in a box.
Definitely.
Like, where I would come from as a kid, I was like always a new kid, so I was mysterious, and I could have gone any direction, but I was insecure, so I became an outcast. Like until puberty, when I got tall and had a deep voice, and people started liking me for completely insignificant reasons.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like completely on the fringe of I can do whatever I want, but I like keep fucking up these social situations. So I keep ending up somehow like a loser.
Yeah.
Until
Why-
puberty,
yeah.
god damn it.
And that's
So
why
shallow.
we ate lunch together every day for junior and senior year.
Yeah, I was a full ass person.
we were on
You
the
were a
same
full
boat.
ass person. I was like,
Yeah.
god damn, this is a real human being in this mess of idiots.
That's definitely what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Bro. I mean, you just gotta find somebody that you actually can have a fucking conversation. You gotta find somebody that you can like fuck with, joke with, be mean to, but also like cry with.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
And if you can't find that, then you're never gonna be like
Yep.
in like in my opinion, if you can't find that, you're always gonna be an outcast, no matter like how many friends you have
Yeah.
or like people you're hanging out with. Just because you're hanging out with someone, there was so many people in high school I hung out with that if I like hung out with them, like I would get social anxiety at the thought of hanging out with like particular people in a one-on-one situation.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I used to get that with JJ because I admired him so much.
Definitely.
Because I looked up to him.
Definitely.
So you have a crush on him.
No, he reminded me of my big brother.
I
So-
got a crush on JJ.
So you have a crush on your
Oh,
brother.
yeah, I mean, I'd fuck his tight little asshole.
I'd fuck
my
the
God.
shit out of
I'd
JJ,
suck his dick
dude.
till he
Yeah.
bust a fat nut down my
Jesus.
gullet, but it
I
was
would
more
be
so that he reminded me of my
blessed.
big brother, and that's
Yeah.
not why I would suck him either. But
A little bit of both.
Well,
it was definitely
Porque
just,
no
he just
estos.
like had some like kind of wisdom
Yeah.
and air about him. It was like, dude, like I like got anxious at the idea of like how do I compare? But then with time I realized it was like, oh, like we're just like
Yeah.
naturally like compatible.
Me and
Yeah.
Shorty
So it's like, we
quickly
just
at the
fucking
end
be
of the
ourselves
year.
and it'll work.
Yeah,
For sure.
we quickly went from the outcast to the people everyone was trying to hang out with very quickly.
because
at the
you
end of
had
senior year.
weed.
I mean, yes,
Not-
drugs were a part of it.
Definitely weed, but I think the big part of it was like the connection.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
just that
sure,
everybody
yeah.
wanted a deep
Yeah.
friendship with people, with
Yeah.
like-minded people, and like people saw us having that, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Damn, I want that."
Yep.
And so they tried to have it with us.
Like,
And
people
it's
saw, like,
sorry,
holy
man,
shit,
you're just
like-
not quite as similar. Like,
These two
sorry,
motherfuckers
we're
can just
inexplicably similar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like,
sorry, my
these
bad.
two dumb bitches can just sit in the same room and have lunch one-on-one with each other every single day.
That's kind of
Yeah.
gay.
for like fucking yeah, bro.
Or
I'd
like-
suck
or
his
like-
dick every day.
Or like us, man. Some people can't sit in a room and talk for 2 hours, but
Yeah.
it just so happens that the universe aligned that we met each
Yeah.
other. We met some fucking retard that can talk his ass
Yeah.
off.
We have
Like,
to.
in
I mean,
synchronicity.
I'm
yeah.
right here, dude. Chill.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
Jesus.
Dude, no, he was actually talking about me. You
Yeah.
can go the fuck home.
Definitely wasn't talking about you, bro.
I'm out of here, dude.
Holy shit. Guys, I'm getting hot. I'm getting sweaty.
It's
Yeah,
about that
real
time
talk,
anyhow.
no
This
cap
is
on a stack.
This is next week and this week.
220.
We
Yeah.
chop this shit.
220.
Let's chop this shit.
Yeah.
This
220.
is 2 weeks. One with a wife beater, one with the fucking pullover or the sweater.
220 on the
Literally.
nose.
I'm wearing the same shit.
Dude, we got these tools sharpened. This shit
Whoa,
was
whoa,
gas.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
No meta, bro. Let's don't break the fourth wall for
Whoa.
these fucks.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not, dude. All I know, is I'm still beating at this tree, and this axe is not doing anything.
It could use a little bit more, for sure.
What's that
I mean,
bro?
like, you know.
What
just-
tree?
What
I
the
mean,
hell
like,
did he just say? What does
It's
that mean?
enough
Dan
to
knows
chop.
what I said.
It's enough to chop a tree down now.
Yeah, I mean,
Are we done?
It could, you know, take a couple more strikes of sharpening, of course. But, you know.
Abraham Lincoln once said, "You give me 4 hours to chop down a tree, I'm gonna spend the first 3 sharpening the blade."
Yeah.
Did
Amen.
he really say that, or are you talking out of your booty?
He said something, but I don't think it was like those specific hours.
He's dead
funny.
now.
It was
Who
more
cares?
like a day or like 8 hours, like whatever. But it was like the scale in which I
Yeah.
did like 3/4 was right.
That's a good little. That's a good little phrase. Good little adage.
It is
Yeah. I
a
like
little
that.
idiom.
Yeah, I don't think that's what it is, but I feel you.
I mean, it's an idiom.
Yeah, man, I feel
You know.
I'm an idiom.
Yeah. What he said.
Exactly.
BrownBagBois 15
BrownBagBois
and
15.
16.
Three dudes.
No, we're gonna call it
chilling in a
15.
room. Just
3 dudes.
Chillin' in a room. Just 3 dudes. Chillin' in a room. The brown bag boys. The brown bag boys. Just 3 dudes. Chillin' in a room.